Halo semuanya, halo, selamat pagi. Halo guys, pagi. Gimana pagi kalian guys? Sudah sarapan belum? Bentar ya, Lili mau sarapan dulu baru kita main. Coto, mati kalian sarapan apa nih pagi ini nih? Coto. Mana ya? Halo, semuanya selamat pagi. Sebentar. Oh ini. Oke. Udah mandi belum? Ya dong. Halo Yang, halo Katsuro, halo Starpop, halo Paki, halo Indra, halo Dedi, halo Zumaki, ada Mira, ada Justin, ada Milham, ada Azri, ada Pember, ada Paki, ada Rizky, ada Milham, ada Yang, ada Justin. Mana tip giveaway-nya? Aku mau ngisi sebelum membershipku habis. Oh oke. Jadi sebenarnya untuk membership giveaway nanti bakal kayak gini sistemnya. Kemarin Lili sama Seo dikasih ide tuh. Katanya daripada gacha nomor lewat komen itu mending adain stream giveaway-nya dikasih pertanyaan gitu, kasih pertanyaan. Nah, tiga orang pemenang terus di lucky spin gitu. Nanti bakal dikasih 10 pertanyaan. Kalau misalnya bisa jawab dengan benar, nanti dimasukin ke lucky spin, guys. Mic itu Li, kenapa? Udah bener kan mic-nya kan? Udah kan? Tumben main GTA L.A Noire from Rockstar. Udah lama sih. Halo Bang Mike, halo selamat pagi. Halo pagi. Morning, rise and shine. Ya. Mic Lili kenapa? Kenapa mic-nya? Semua membership Kak? Iya, semua membership. Harus belajar enggak kok, pertanyaannya gampang. Besarkan sensitif mic-nya. Oke. Segini gimana? Udah gede kah? Akhirnya lanjut juga ini game. Iya, udah lama banget kan ya. Apakah masih kejauhan? Guys? Mic-nya Li, apanya masih kecil kah mic-nya? Nah, oke, udah kan? Oke, udah. Oke. Mari kita sarapan dulu guys sebelum memulai tugas kita pagi ini. Yes, Mam. Oke, mantap. Semangat kali ini. Thank you, Pak Is. Pertanyaannya seputar apa? Pertanyaannya mungkin agak random kali ya. Agak random aja sih. Jadi bahkan belum bikin pertanyaan. Kocak sekali ya. Belum bikin pertanyaan sama sekali, guys. Apakah pertanyaannya seputar tinggi badan Lili? No way. Paling pertanyaannya seputar Lili doang sih. Terlalu besar mic-nya. Lah, tadi dibilang kecil. Ini yang dibilang besar. Gimana sih? Halo Diki, halo Azril. Jawabnya di live chat. Yes, jawabnya di live chat ya. Oke, bentar. Mam dulu guys. Ini punya mihun, terus punya ini mie goreng semut telur dadar. Anjay, baru bangun langsung hadir. Halo Sheila. Ada mini sangat ayo nih mah sekali ya guys ya. Bentar, ini belum pasang headset dong. Jadi pertanyaannya cuma yang member doang nih. Iya, buat membership doang pertanyaannya. Ya. Halo Ardan, halo Pagi Pena. Welcome, selamat datang. Halo. Ini sambil mikirin gitu ya nanti mau pertanyaan apa. Pagi sih Pak, pagi. Apa ada halangan? Oh iya, keblokir. Yang polygon Mam tadi keblokir guys. Gara-gara itu lagi. Copyright. Tapi gak apa-apa, Lili mute dulu. Baru nanti bakal ada lagi. Halo anak mancing, welcome, selamat datang. Selamat pagi. Makannya ada apa aja? Ada mihun, ada mie goreng yang biasa tapi ya, bukan mie Indomie ya. Terus sama telur dadar. Oh ya, mending kita sambil nonton dulu guys. Sementara ini nunggu Lili kelar makan. Nih, kayaknya Ciro upload video baru deh. Anjay, asin banget. Yang streaming Polygon coba mode sharing bukan publik. Yang nggak makan ayam? Enggak. Pagi ini enggak. Pagi ini enggak ada. Enggak ada ayam, enggak ada guys. Enggak ada ayam guys. Pagi ini enggak ada. Udah bosen sumpah. Bosen makan ayam terus. Bosen banget. Bosen banget. Tidak ada ayam, tidak ada. Kamu bukan ini karena tidak makan ayam. Kalian udah nonton ini belum
Meet
guys?
Filmora 11, the video editor that can do more.
Ini belum kelar sih nontonnya.
Worldwide sekarang.
Oh, aduh, oke lah.
Siapa
Kalau
coba yang
worldwide,
mau makan ayam mentah? Nggak ada.
aku siap-siap nyasar
Bosan
di
makan
laut.
ayam keajaiban dunia.
Sekarang akan
Sebenarnya ini
kubuktikan
emang
guys
bosan sih.
betapa dunia
Yang
mendunianya
kesini mau
gue
ke
ini.
gereja dulu. Oke Katsura udah kan?
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. 3 menit cukup nggak nih?
Cukup ya? Indonesia, cukup.
Luas soalnya nih.
4 menit.
Wah,
Kayaknya
Bisa
aku tahu
setting
di
nggak
mana.
woy?
kawan harusnya. Enggak
Aku tahu di mana deh.
Jangan lupa guys. Kalau
Di
sini
mana?
ini di golf, ini
ini
tempat
Lili
golf.
share dulu ya.
Tahu
Pergi
aku.
ke kota
Mana
aja
sih?
nggak bisa
Tombol
lah.
share. Oh salah ini.
Nah ini
Jauh banget.
Iya, jauh banget mau ke kotanya ya di tempat golf ini. Masih di tempat golf. Aduh,
Sama aku
Dari
juga
sini
jauh.
lagi guys. Oke.
ini
nggak
coba
bisa
tuh.
keluar.
Hai, halo. Openingmu mana?
Keluarnya
Tiap
gimana?
stream nggak ada opening.
Nggak
Ada.
ada ini nggak
Ada
ada.
kok openingnya.
Nyebur ke
Siapa
laut
nggak
gue.
ada?
Wah aku nemu guys.
Siapa bilang nggak ada?
Nemu lubang golfnya ini.
Masukin.
Iya masukin bola golfnya nih.
Ini di mana ya?
Ini dari bahasanya sih kayaknya
Opening
kenal
buka
sih.
pintu.
Iya, dari bahasanya.
Jadi udah mandi belum?
Tapi
Udah,
apakah itu
udah.
benar adik-adik?
Video satu ganti ada orang lagi nonton VTuber. Siapa?
Baca mulu hidup ya guys ya.
Siapa yang nonton VTuber?
Ya,
Paling
dia.
1000
Apa itu
kilometer.
VTuber? Anjay, rajin alam
1000
aku
kilometer
sama
kalau
pagi.
worldwide masih oke
Udah
lah.
nonton nih. Sama Lala bagus
Yes,
banget
aku.
satunya aku nggak tahu asem.
Gacha.
Berdua gacha, guys.
banget.
Oh, di
Waduh,
Halo Rina,
baik
di
tuh.
welcome. Pagi Raul.
di Dubai.
Dubai begitu tulisannya baru tahu.
Itu siapa yang jauh bener?
Ini gimana nih?
Meksiko, halo.
Lili kamu kenapa ngapain ke Meksiko Lili?
Penuhnya Pio. Oh, nggak ada. Soalnya kan itu pertama doang. Itu kita kali record itu tiga kali main. Jadi openingnya
Meksiko tuh
cuma
kayak pakai
pertama
bahasa
doang.
Inggris deh. Enggak maksudnya pakai alfabet deh.
Lagi
Itu
nonton
bukan
video
alfabet.
kesayangan.
Itu bukan alfabet loh tadi tuh.
Kabarnya kayaknya udah lama
Itu tuh
nggak
kayak
mampir ya.
bahasa-bahasa daerah-daerah
Ini nasinya
Israel,
sepiring
Dubai,
penuh ya.
Arab, terus apa nama
Iya.
India gitu. Aku nomor 2 guys. Haha.
Karena Lili nggak makan
Akhirnya.
nasi. Akhirnya ya.
Itu worldwide. Kalau Lala oke masih make sense lah India lah
Aku
tulisannya.
masuk ke nyasar ke dalam
Oke,
jorok.
si juga Afghanistan.
Cuma lu ngambilnya nasi nggak tahu pokoknya ini aja.
Ini si Lili di Meksiko. Gacanya jauh banget guys ya.
Sangat ampas tadi beneran oke guys. Tadi beneran oke.
Aduh, di hutan mana ini? Oh. Ada
Ada yang
tulisan.
nikahan tuh.
Siapa yang mau nikah?
Wedding expo dong.
Rin. Makan gratis.
Let's go prasmanan guys. Kapan lagi dapat prasmanan gratis guys?
Kota apa ini? Oh, dilihat dari mobilnya. Mobilnya.
Ya namanya
itu-
juga gacha
Toyota guys ya. Ini
Jadi,
kagak menggambarkan
ya gitu
sekali.
Oh, ada
ada
Volkswagen.
undangannya.
Berarti kebanyakan Eropa ini.
Wow.
Hyundai. Oh, ya Eropa. Soalnya lebih dekat ke Korea kan. Import Hyundai itu kan Korea. Ada
Wow.
Nissan.
Alam gitu.
Ada Toyota. Kalau misalkan di Amerika itu nggak ada Toyota.
Lili kamu jago otomotif ternyata ya.
Waduh, nggak tahu sih, nebak aja ngasal itu.
Waduh.
Apa ini? Ini tulisan apa nih?
Bahasanya,
Halo Najwa, welcome.
aduh, iya di Eropa sih ini.
Lima
nggak
nama
tahu
aku.
di mana.
Lima
Aku tebak
nama
di
aku.
nama kota
Apa
yang
tuh lima
lucu.
nama aku?
Ih, kamu nemu aja loh.
Jahat kok,
Gimana?
sayangnya
Lala
aku
dan
jadi
Lili.
bikin kamu terus
Masih 50
anjay.
Kalian boleh
Gacha
panggil aku Lele
pasangan
ya.
enggak lah, jangan gacha pasangan lah.
Lele.
Tidak, udah mari kita gacha lagi. Kalau pasangan mah jangan gacha.
Jodoh,
Boleh guys.
jauh
Ntar
banget.
kalian nemunya ampas, mampus.
Bener di Afrika.
Oh, di gua baba. Terus apa sih tadi tuh? Aduh,
Sabong.
nggak tahu.
Ewik Tene. Aku mau merosting tapi aku sendiri jauh ya.
Oh, di Pulau Jamaika.
Jamaika.
I like silakan.
Jerman
Mana nih
itu.
udah ngantuk, oke silakan.
Iya,
Tidur aja
close
dulu,
tulisannya
Kang
kan
Lili.
kayak
Iya,
Eropa
bahasa.
gitu ya nggak sih?
Iya
Tapi
bener.
kebanyakan bahasa Inggris. Soalnya kalau di Jerman tuh pasti semua Jerman. Kalau South Africa itu banyakan bahasa Inggris. Ya.
Oh, ini ilmu pengetahuan juga nih guys. Ya, ilmu pengetahuan
Selamat datang.
geografi ya.
Widih.
Besok Ray buka bimbel aja deh gimana?
Aduh, aku nggak terlalu jago geografi. Aku jagonya mata
Di sini
pelajaran
siapa yang
cinta.
jago geografi? Ayo, siapa?
Tadi tuh aku tuh nemu .za. Aku kira tuh ZA tuh Jamaika, ternyata Jamaika pakai pakai J dong, pakai Z.
Aku ngeliat .za, aku kira New Zealand.
Ya tanya tuh poinku berapa tuh? Lihat coba resultnya 1
Cuma
poin,
1
bro.
poin.
Aku 10 untungnya. Main.
Aduh, aku masih di bawah, guys.
Ya tapi Lili, total standingnya masih di bawah gitu. Tenang Lili, sejauh-jauhnya
Siapa?
kamu, tapi aku akan selalu dekat dengan kamu.
Waduh.
Anjay.
Ingat kata Ray tadi ya, jauh di mata dekat di
Iya.
hati.
Jarak dan waktu takkan berarti karena kau akan selalu di hati. Lirik lagu itu guys. Let's go.
Wah ini
Aduh.
unik banget sih.
Mau nanya, ketahuan ini.
Aduh, ketahuan sih.
Pasti daerah Kelapa
Mana
Gading
paling
bukan?
tinggi tuh, aku masih di bawah.
Kelapa Gading. Ini kayaknya daerah ini deh, daerah Pantai Indah Kapuk.
Lihat klipinya sama Renat,
Dari
bukan
Pantai
Lili
Indah Kapuk nih.
sih.
Nah, kayak gini jelas nih bahasanya.
Ayo, kamu
Oh, ini
sekarang
udah
berpindah
ketemu
haluan ya,
negaranya.
karena ya.
Dibaca apa guys? Wah udah mentok lagi dong. Wah ini Google Map-nya bercanda nih.
Memorinya habis kali ya di mobil ya.
Memorinya habis. Wah ada yang
Bisa-bisanya.
dada mobil dong. Halo bang. Dadah.
Aduh,
Aduh, gacha lagi.
Gacha lagi lah. Oke lah.
Oke, udah. Semoga benar. Aku dekat
Semoga
dengan jadi-
setidaknya dekat.
dekat. Lebih dekat.
Tunggu, Cizu di mana? Oh, Sweden.
Aku Ki.
Ayo cepet main, sabar, ini masih makan, bentar ya. Ayo cepetin nih makannya nih. Cepetin makannya.
Lili adik-adik.
Guys, gak jadi makan brek.
Naik pangkat Lili. Oh iya ya Jerman nih. Tadi aku tuh pengen
Di bawah switch apa?
Nenek sama
Liechtenstein ya? Apa
orangnya
setelah ini
satunya
nggak tahu
gak tahu
lagi.
hubungannya. Tiga
Liechtenstein,
kamu
Liechtenstein.
jadi.
Ya itu tuh kayak Jerman banget.
Emang si Lala tuh
Pagi
bener-bener
nak game halo mbak
definisi
terapi
kucing
selamat
orang
pagi.
gitu.
Bisa gitu
Mana-mana
memangnya.
tahu dia.
Kelana dulu sebelum menjadi anak rumahan ya.
Wah,
Serius.
kalau aku juga
Udah berpolisi itu baru debut dah. Udah lama tahu. Bisa balap gitu.
Ayo Lili, Lala semangati aku. Siapa tahu kalau aku disemangati aku bisa naik pangkat di nomor 1 ya.
Gak mau.
Gak mau dong.
Tidak ada tanda-tanda kehidupan.
ada bus.
Yang cepet-cepetnya nanti
Ada
keselak.
tulisan di bus ya.
Kayak pernah nongol di film deh.
Film.
Ini kayak di film Fast and Furious gak sih?
Iya kah?
Ini Fast and Furious berapa ya? Lupa.
Bisa warna
Udah
merah.
kenyang.
Tulisannya aku dapat negaranya.
Aku juga dapat.
Apakah kalian mendengarnya suara?
Itu
Oh, udah ini easy banget.
Ini udah kenyang banget guys.
Kalian tuh Yamaha ya guys ya, semakin di depan.
Ayo Cizu, ini kamu pasti
Oh, ini
bisa.
banyak.
Oke Lala, aku udah semakin Lala. Sekarang aku butuh semangat dari Lili.
Bentar aku dibalap.
Oke.
Ada rumah sakit kayaknya.
Oke, ini bahasa apa ya?
Ini nggak clue-nya nggak bisa di itu sih. Soalnya terlalu luas. Aku ketemu supermarket mau belanja dulu.
Belanja makanan kucing.
Oh, karena kucing.
Buat Lala, buat Lala.
Habisin kabum habis iya. Halo Alex, halo.
Iya,
Selamat
ada
datang.
kasih makan.
Untuk para pengusaha di Indonesia, semangat untuk membantu sesama selalu menjadi penggerak utama
Nggak
dari
kenyang,
usaha
guys.
kalian.
Sebagai platform penyediaan pokok online, kami
Jauh banget tapi aku.
Jauhnya Kazan.
Sama.
Mana pula itu?
Yang mau bazir.
Di mana itu?
Iya, kamu bazir kok.
Kazan.
Oh, di situ deket
Cizu di atas
air.
gunung.
Moskow sih, bener deket Moskow sih.
Aku di pinggir laut. Aku kira kan pinggir laut.
Halo Kopi, selamat datang.
Untuk laut gitu.
Udah habis guys, udah
Aku di
habis.
Mongolia guys.
Udah habis.
Aku nggak gacha sekali nih guys Mongolia gitu.
Di gunung.
Nanti makanannya nangis
Ini
ya
gunung
kata
kayaknya
orang
warnanya
tua kan
lebih
biasanya gitu
terang
ya.
gitu,
Makanannya
hijau
habisin,
kan?
ntar nangis loh.
Hijau ya?
Tuh.
Oh, berarti yang
Tapi
yang
mana
ini
bisa ya makanan
apa dong?
nangis nggak mungkin banget.
Kapal gurun.
Iya kali ya, gurun gitu kali ya.
Iya di Mongolia. Iya.
Mongolia iya kok gurun-gurun gitu.
Oh gitu.
Iya kah?
Mm-mm.
Sepertinya.
Yang bohong
aku
nggak
tidak
bohong
akan
itu
masuk
udah
podium
habis
lagi,
beneran guys, beneran habis.
Oh
Mari
ada.
kita bersaing.
Kita lihat. Iya.
Ya abis ini di Monas guys.
Bentar
Sebelum
ya,
Monas.
taruh piring dulu bentar.
Rawa-rawa bagian mana ini?
Milka lilinya lah.
Amazon. Gunung buset tinggi.
Lah ini nih Mas.
Ini puncak Bogor nggak sih guys? Puncak Bogor ini.
Puncak Bogor.
gitu.
Ini kita mau berusaha naik atau turun gunung ya?
Kalian turun ya?
Iya. Turun.
Aku juga kayak naik deh.
Kalau aku kayak masuk ke hutan deh guys.
Ada rumah.
Ayo.
Rumahnya kontainer tapi dikasih pintu.
Wah, itu mah kayak pos gitu biasanya. Oh, aku juga menemukan ada mobil lagi mogok. Ini Indonesia deh guys, bener Indonesia nih kayak ini.
Kalau Indonesia biasanya ada motor. 2 menit
Ini
nyampe
kok
nggak ya
dari
bawa ya?
Orangnya kayaknya orang asing ya deh.
Iya kan, kayak orangnya juga kayak orang-orang Indonesia banget tau.
Ketemu orang.
Ketemu orang, aku nggak ketemu orang.
Aku gak ketemu orang.
Mantap, aku dapat tulisan.
Waduh.
Spill dong.
Waduh,
Spill
aku
dong
dapat
adik-adik.
tulisan dan jelas sekali di mana ini.
Oke, Heimbek.
Aku
Nimbo guys.
guys.
Ini siapa yang merasukimu? Tidak ada.
Cari gunung guys. Kita cari gunung terdekat deh.
Ada live ya udah.
10 detik anjay.
Kejar.
Ya udahlah.
Ayo gitu aja.
Dekat kah? Jauh kah?
Jauh banget.
Di mana itu?
Pagi Pink.
Lah di Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Ini dilempar sama sapu.
Mana ada gunung?
Enak aja.
Aku juga nggak tahu tahu ada gunung. Kita semua masih bagian dari China ya
Temen gue
guys ya.
kemarin rapi
Wih,
kan
masih
kaki,
ketemu
tapi
tulisannya.
kakinya
Oh,
melepuh ternyata
Lili
ikannya lagi
di
digoreng.
Myanmar.
Astaga firullah.
Cuma nebak soalnya tadi lihat ada kode
Bisa-bisanya.
M yang
Oh gitu nih.
di Myanmar gitu.
Selamat datang.
Dari sini seru
Di
nih.
sensor.
Aku malah nemu mobil mogok tadi. Tapi tetap aja guys, aku tidak masuk podium guys.
Bentar.
Oh iya.
Lap dulu.
Gilere.
Masih tidak ada yang bisa mengalahkan Renat guys.
Waduh.
Lala juga masih di nomor 2. Wah, juara bertahan.
Dia juara bertahan ya. Wah.
Wih.
Nomor 1.
Nggak jadi main live. Jadi dong. Ini kita baru kelar makan. What do you call it?
Mau
You
Remo
got a milk?
speech dikit-dikit gitu.
Jadi guys, keuntungannya kalau jalan bareng
Oh,
Renat
kirain
itu
tadi HP Lili yang bunyi.
asik. Jadi
What you call it? You
tahu
got a
semua
milk
tempat,
in
tapi tetap nyasar.
Iya.
Oke. Buat kalian yang belum nonton bisa ke tempatnya si Zo ya. Let's go. Kita main L.A Noire guys. Let's go. Kapan main Istanbul guys? Ntar kalau ada jadwal mabar ya. Cepet L.A Noire. Iya ini udah nih udah. Muncul nggak? Muncul kan? Oke. Ntar DG-nya hilangin aja nih. Mengganggu. Oke, let's go. Iya, lucu. Cepetan, sabar, tolong. Sabar, kenapa kau lah? Enggak sabaran. Sudah enggak apa itu. Sudah lama ngeliat L.A Noire sama, ini juga udah lama. BTW kemarin kan karena kita uninstall ya, terus karena Lili pindah ke PC kan, jadi semua kasusnya tuh kayak ngulang gitu. Kita dari sini sisa ini Ripermatnes ya. Aku petis nyasar. Pagi Diablo, halo selamat pagi. Seharusnya apa bahasa Inggrisnya ikan sapu cleaning service. Pauzan. Kamu kok gitu ya ngulang, mending berak. Enggak ngulang kok, kita lanjutin. Halo Ron, welcome. Pauzan jokesnya cuma langka sekali ya guys ya. Aduh, enggak ngulang kok.
Sure, I know. Freddie
Masih
needs
nyambungnya
money
kemarin.
to get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring. Says he
Has he
can.
said how much it's going to cost?
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in an expense claim. He's over at Mike Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard. See what you can find out.
Pagi Ron. Kasurnya basah. Mam dulu oke Pemer silakan. Oke kita ke Predical Home. Oh, oke. New location, make alignment bar. Oke, kita ke
Get
tempat
moving, Phelps.
sini dong. Iya,
Boys
iya,
informed
sabar.
is the skittish type.
Ini moving nih. Ayo lakit mupit. Exit mana exit sini?
$50? Do they think I made a money?
Pagi atas.
No, you just look like you're
Selamat
making money.
pagi.
Oh, very good. The kid's on form. I'd say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today, which you can be
Ada
pleased.
masalah apa sih?
You
Nggak
listen
tahu
to
tuh si
yourself.
Paujan tuh.
I don't have the same voices in my head as you do, Cole.
Ya, jauh banget exitnya.
Seems like a nice boy. Putting all those hoodlums.
Hewan apa yang beruang dan punya mobil? Apa tuh? Halo si Zeus, welcome. Selamat datang. Mobil kita di sini nih.
I understand you, but thousands wouldn't.
Can you drive to this one?
Gua drive. Let's go. Beruang. Wah, jawabannya burung kuntilanak. Pagi Renka, sekarang lagi hujan di daerahku. Wow, enak tuh dingin-dingin. Halo Cici, selamat pagi. Mau edit video? Oke, bye-bye anak mancing. Let's go. Pauzan. Ini. Ya, masuk. Kemana ya?
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
That's him in the back.
You call these grits?
Mana orangnya? Ini.
Freddie, you're looking good.
Morning,
right?
Kipadi.
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
Akhirnya cool.
You want the money or the alternative? Tell us about the reefer, Freddie. Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Wes comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Jokesnya
It's
sangat
at the
kering.
house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddie.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name
Juan Garcia Cruz. Cruz. Careful, okay.
He likes guns.
Oh, he likes gun.
Do me a
Katanya dia
favor,
suka.
Freddie. Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket.
Oke, sekarang
Let's go
kita
visit
ke
this
Juan
cruise
Garcia
character.
Cruz. Let's go.
50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
Joko semua sangat manuk di akal. Siang, halo pagi Budi. Yaelah, yang satunya ternyata dibuka. Mobil kita mana guys? Oh ini mobil kita. Jangan dipaksakan jokesnya. Pagi Rai. Halo, numpang lewat. Halo Bian. Kegiatan apa yang membingungkan?
You know the way. You can drive.
Gak tahu. Kita
All right,
pergi ke
where
Juan.
to?
Let's go. Halo Rama. Fauzan kalau ada masalah cerita Fauzan.
You believe his story?
Aduh.
Sure. A hophead like Freddie would raffle his sister for his next score.
Fauzan jadi gini. Saya sudah tahu jok semua Fauzan. Aduh, ngedrip guys. Halo, pagi Pian. Selamat pagi. Ya, let's go. Ya elah, baru mulai guys. Hey! Kita ditembakin. Aduh. Kakak kita ditembakin guys. Wow! Samping ada ternyata. Aduh meninggal. Meninggal guys. Aduh. Lewat belakang nih. Aku belakang ya? Lewat belakang bisa. Bentar. Kecewa mati ketembak dong. Tidak perlu menunduk ya guys ya. Sabar. Halo Sky, welcome. Selamat pagi.
CIA calling Casey.
Lewat mana guys? Lewat mana guys? Aduh topi tolong. Topi tolong. Bisa. Ke kiri muter. Oh udah meninggal tapi orangnya meninggal guys.
to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
I'm hoki. Pagi-pagi udah rusuh aja game ya.
You guys don't have to leave a mess. What happened?
Oke, kayaknya kita
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. You open
kita
fire
coba cek
and,
dulu ya.
well, the rest of the story tells itself.
All the good ones helps.
Ada sesuatu nggak? Kita dapat. Kamu tahu cewek apa itu? Nggak tahu. Halo Yuki, welcome, selamat datang pagi. Juan Garcia Cruz. Oh ini yang namanya Juan Garcia Cruz.
This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Pagi-pagi udah nge-game, yoi. Oke. Di sini kalau nggak salah ada koran nih. Bentar ya. Nggak ada apa-apa sih kayaknya di sininya. Nah, let's go kita cari yang lain dulu. Apa ini? Botol
No
kecap?
good to me.
Apakah endurance nih? Oh, nggak endurance sih. Bentar ya, kita coba cek dulu. Ada apa di sini? Masih pagi udah beraksi, yoi. Pagi Alif. Apel pagi malah markas nge-game. Apa lagi ya? Sini nggak ada yang bisa dicek lagi selain ini. Ini doang yang bisa. Bentar, kemana nih? Kita coba ke belakang, ada apa lagi? Parnell Soap Company.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies
Okay.
feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers.
Di kiri
living
tadi
on
ada
soup.
notepad. Oke, bentar, sabar, bentar ya. Apa lagi ya? Coba ke situ dan nih, junk, oke. Aku penjahat loh, Lilian. Apa ya?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Oke. Nggak bisa diambil ya? Oke.
Never the same, right?
Mari kita lihat ke sebelah. Sini bisa dibuka. Oh, nggak bisa, kekunci. Halo Gil, welcome, selamat datang. Oh, ini. Besok libur atau masih masuk? Lili mah mana ada libur, orang besok kerja.
Maybe these are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
Oh, oke. Kita dapat objek baru, terus juga alamat baru. Nggak tahu dan nggak mau tahu. Banyak banget guys ini Parnell Soap Company. Hah? Bentar. Ini ada apa nih? Nggak bisa dibuka ya. Ih, gaji guardiannya mana? Katanya mau traktir mie ayam. Nantilah. Tadi yang mana yang ada notepad? Di sini ada apa? Oh, di sini di luar. Sebelah sini nggak ada apa-apa. Oh. Ya, tapi kenapa Yuki? Bentar, kita cari petunjuk dulu nih. Katanya tadi disamping. Oh, ini ada notepad. Oh. Ini apa nih? masuk ini sih. Itu buat apa sih notepadnya ini? Jokes kamu bikin migrain Fauzan was. Waduh. Gaji guardian mi Mertex, mata kau Vertex. Kayaknya udah ya, nggak ada lagi ya. Bentar. Kali aja kita ngelewatin sesuatu. Oh, kan? Masangkai.
Drug or a village in Borneo. Doesn't appear to be in
Wah,
Spanish.
katanya desa di Kalimantan. Masangkai. What? Oke, belakang rumah ada gudang. Oke, bentar. Sini nggak ada ya. Belakang rumah ada gudang. Oh. Ini yang di sini. Belakang rumah. Sini kali ya. Nih. Oh, iya deh, nggak ada gudang. Pagi bos, halo Magicom, pagi. Izin pamit anak sarapan dulu, oke silakan. Nonton ini sambil ngendarain motor, mantap sih. L.A Noire semoga bisa cepet tamat. Amin, semoga cepet tamat. Apa ya? Core?
Seems irrelevant.
Ini apa nih, sugar? Gula?
Optimistic, Cole.
Kayaknya nggak ada. Lagi ya. Kita cek dulu satu-satu. Biar nggak kelewatan. Cek yang isinya tepung coba. Yang isinya tepung. Mana isinya tepung? Carmakil. Sugar. Ini kah? Ini apa nih?
Doesn't look like anything.
Ini flour, tepung. Oh, nggak ada apa-apa tapi. Bentar. Halo Shigo, hai juga. Halo.
Don't think this is anything.
Nggak ada isinya. Bentar. Oh, itu kali yang flour itu kali ya, yang di sebelah kali ya. Ini ada juga nih di sebelah flour. Bentar. Nah, ini sih. Oh my god, ada jalan. Oh, ada jalan rahasia. Udah setengah perjalanan belum nih. Udah sih kayaknya nih. Ada jalan rahasia. The heck, banyak banget supnya di sini. Wow. Pagi musik, pagi anime. Wow. Parnell Shop Company.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole.
Halo
Is there a
Jajanin.
pattern to the deliveries?
Chapter berapa sih? Lupa Lili. Tijuana.
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. Dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Sebelah.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
Kayaknya emang bener kan? Oke. Pagi Kojima, pagi. Ambil satu kaleng Li, terus dibuka. Satu kaleng dibuka. Oke, bentar. Setomat ya. Di sini ada yang bisa dicek nggak? Oh.
You hungry or something, Phelps?
Ternyata isinya guys. Ternyata isinya bukan sup.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
Oh. Ternyata bukan sup isinya. Walah. Oke, interesting. Di sini ada yang bisa dicek? Enggak ada. Oke. Let's go, kita balik. Tim Discord ada ada di deskripsi. Oh, thank you, Bemer. Ntar aku pin dulu ya, aku pin ya. Semangat Kak, thank you, jalanin aja, thank you. Oke.
Why don't you take a closer look?
Lah, salah. Kayaknya ada yang perlu kita cari nggak sih? Ini multi-job, polisinya detektif, iya, benar sekali. Sebelah kaleng buka pintu rahasia. Oh, lah, masih ada pintu rahasia lagi. What? Coba cek yang sebelah kaleng buka pintu rahasia. Emang masih ada ini lagi? Emang masih ada pintu rahasia lagi? Hah? Bukannya udah nggak ada lagi kan? Udah nggak ada lagi kan? Bentar. Udah nggak ada lagi deh. 3 menit selalu double check dah. Oke, siap. Ternyata. Aduh. Terkejut, saya terkejut. Asam ternyata. Ternyata cuma kejutan, guys. Kaleng di sebelah kaleng itu muka pintu rahasia. Kena prank. Terprank ternyata. Terprank, guys. Terprank. Aduh, ya lah, mending kita ke partner company, let's go. Selamat kamu kena prank.
Another day, another
Parah ya. Mau di prank. Let's go. Ikuzo. Bentar. Aku nggak mau nyetir. Aku nggak mau nyetir. Kamu aja yang nyetir.
You can drive. Where are we going?
Nyetirnya nggak mau. Kita ke... kok jualan garis ya kerasnya masih belum kecoret ya guys? Apa masih ada hal yang perlu kita lakukan di tempat jualan garis ya keras? Gak apa-apa Li, nyetir aja. Ntar nabrak. Lapar, saya ingin menonton Anda sambil main game juga ya. Oke, siap. Gak mau nyetir game, gak mau. Kayaknya masih ada yang kurang deh di tempat jualan garis ya. Apa ya? Apa kita harus balik dulu nih? Masih ada clue lagi mungkin, iya biasanya gitu sih kalau belum tercoret. Tuh salah. Masih ada ini lagi, masih ada clue. Bentar, kita double check lagi guys. Aku petis mobil nabrak. Ya elah, petis kamu gitu amat, tolong lah. Takutnya ntar ada yang kelewat gitu. Endingnya bakal nggak dapet.
Never the same, are they?
Bentar ya, nih coba cek lagi. Oh ya, belum telepon kali. Sebelah sini coba. Kita coba double cek lagi ya guys ya. Takutnya ada yang ketinggalan. Ini tadi udah, di sini udah. Oke. Minggir, minggir. Nyetir aja kak. Berarti sebentar keluarin mobil. Atau di sini ya. Bentar. Kita coba double cross check lagi. Harusnya udah kan ya. Oh, ada lagi. Bentar. Ini udah semua di sini. Kayaknya udah deh. Udahlah, kita ke sini dulu. Yang buku ada gambar paling. Hah? Gimana? Oh. Yang buku itu ya. Yang ada gambarnya itu ya. Yang ini kah? Nah, ini Lili nggak paham nih. Yang ini. Maksud dari gambarnya ini apa? Gambar ini. Mata, cep. Enggak, Deng. Mana ya? Nggak ada. Tuh kan, aneh banget cluenya. Oh, ini. Enggak. Udah nggak ada. Yaudah, kita mending ke ini aja dah. Ke tempat Parnel company shop. Let's go. Nah.
Find anything interesting?
Minggir. Ya elah. Woi. Nah, kan. Gambarnya marijuana sama mata mungkin aja halusinasi. Oh, halo. Hello Zid, welcome. Selamat pagi. Itu gambar orang. Gambar batik. Hah? Emang mirip sama batik? Kapten Smoker dari One Piece. Dibilang Kapten Smoker dari One Piece dong. Oke, let's go.
You're behind the wheel.
Kita ke Parnell.
Do we know where we're going?
Let's go. Belum ada petunjuk masalah buku itu. Iya, nggak ada. Let's go. Sampai. Oh, masih pagi nih, jam 10.39. Nyetir sendiri. Nggak mau nyetir sendiri.
We missed something at the cruise place. Let's go back.
Ah, kan? Kan disuruh kembali kan? Apa ya? Pagi banget, Li. Kayak lagi nyari nasi uduk. Pagi banget, Pan. Ini nggak nyetir. Kan disuruh kembali kan? Kita kayaknya miss something deh, sesuatu. Apa ya? Apa ya, guys ya? Ini kita emang harus balik dulu deh. Ada ini. Oh, yang saku korban. Udah, yang dompet kan? Dompet kan, udah kan?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine, where are we headed?
Tadi perasaan udah cek dompetnya. Nyari nasi dudul. Kayaknya tadi udah tadi cek dompetnya yang di saku korban. Bentar, perasaan tadi ada 2 mayat ya? Tadi ada 2 mayat kan harusnya. Yang ini apa perlu kita periksa juga nih? Tapi ini nggak bisa diperiksa. Ohayo, halo Mepi, selamat pagi, morning, rise and shine. Ohayo Ilham.
Never the same, are they?
Apa ya? Apa yang kurang? Saku kanan kalau dompet kan, saku kiri. Saku kiri. Oh iya, ketinggalan.
$1.
Silver
Out
dollar.
of circulation.
Oh. Oke. Salah. Happy birthday ya Kari. Happy birthday to you. Ini tadi udah dicek. Ini udah dicek nih. Tuh kan udah kan. Udah dicek ini. Apakah udah kelar ya? Kayaknya udah nih. Ada yang ketinggalan tuh, Li. Coba cek resletingnya, ada pistol. Nggak ada, nggak bisa cek bawah nih, nggak bisa. Pagi Mas Ai, pagi Lili, halo pagi Isti. Buset, pagi banget, iya. Sini. Udah semua kan? Harusnya udah semua sih. Ya. Mari kita lihat apakah masih belum tercoret. Sakit-sakit malah masuk. Aduh, Mepi.
You can drive.
Nah, udah kan?
Alright,
Udah.
where to?
Oke. Akhirnya ternyata satu itu yang kurang. Selamat malam, halo Dark Demon.
Brother says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted.
Ternyata itu tadi satu cluenya
Criminals come back
ketinggalan.
from throwing us yet.
Halo Zed.
Maybe
Kasus
Confidential
Black
Magazine is
Dahlia.
right. And Bugsy is on the slide.
Kayaknya udah deh,
You
udah
read that
lewat.
stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face
Udah
if
lewat
I was
belum
you.
ya, lupa?
That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
Halo Kaisar. Setelan pabrik menjadi badut. Kalau nggak melawan nggak asik, anjay. Halo Kaisar, halo. Selamat datang, selamat pagi. Oke. Nice. Let's go.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
Supnya bukan sup biasa guys. Ternyata ada marijuana di dalamnya. Kasus Dahlia udah lewat. Iya, udah lewat kan?
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
Kalau masih berat, ada lagi yang berat tapi bukan beban negara. Kenapa jadi
You just
wise
wanted to
itu?
follow her, didn't you? You
Yaudah,
sly
let's go.
dog.
You
I
sly
must
dog.
apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Waduh.
Give it a rest, Roy.
Tumena pagi, iya soalnya siang ada ini, ada collab di tempat Yomin ntar. Halo Purple Bunny, halo selamat pagi.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Okay. Fly so high, follow me,
LAPD, sit tight, fatso.
baby.
You could be in very serious trouble.
Gak bisa
There's
duduk.
no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Oke.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5
Halo,
bags of
Lun
marijuana
Matakin.
in
Welcome,
sealed
selamat
Parnell soup
datang.
cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby?
Dia
We
bilang
found at least
Chubby.
30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course, we have nothing to hide.
Oh.
Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the
Aduh.
desk, please.
Di matanya. Anjay. Jalannya kayak bebek. Jalannya kayak bebek, guys. Astaga, ya ampun. VTuber ternyata bisa sakit juga. Bisa. Satu streaming kelar auto kaya ternyata susah. Pagi-pagi Bian, halo pagi sama datang.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
Kita cari dulu ya. Namanya siapa ini? Tadi namanya siapa ya? Sebastian Moreno. Cruise. Ada cruise-nya tadi deh. Bentar kita coba cek satu-satu deh. Ada cruise. Sejak kapan anime bisa sakit? Bisa lah. Bukan. Siapa ya? Mana nih? Oh nih, Jorge. Nah, Jorge
This is familiar.
Garcia Cruz.
1452 North Las Palmas. Jorge
Jorge
Garcia
Garcia,
Cruz.
yes, benar. Oke. Mari kita tanyakan.
The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
Inside man?
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Gak
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Yes.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is, I employ a lot of illegals.
Oh.
No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better. How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts.
Oh.
You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Okay.
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
Oh.
We employ
Oh,
large
saudaranya
numbers of
katanya kerjanya di
Mexicans.
sini yang
I'm
si
not
itu
familiar with
tadi
them
siapa?
all.
Bentar.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Pagi Putra, bakal halo. Welcome
I have
yang
no
baru
idea of
datang.
his last name.
Bentar, diri lagi.
His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night. Night shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
Okay.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
Oke, mari kita berkeliling perusahaan
No, nothing
factory.
like that.
Itu gamenya tentang apa? Tentang kasus pembunuhan macam-macam sih. Dia main Metal Gear Rising apa tuh?
I hate
Metal Gear
seeing how
Rising
things
game
are
apa
made.
itu?
This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
Salam Kak Azik, welcome. Nonton apa? Nonton apa sih? Tuh, gede juga guys. Pabriknya. Oh, ternyata gini pabrik makanan kaleng.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? We saw that.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Oh.
Fascinating.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear?
Oh, sayur-sayurnya di sini guys.
Why don't you keep
disiramin.
quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
Oh, ini udah kering nih, udah dipotong-potong nggak sih kayaknya? Oh.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables.
Oh, di sini
The other
tempat
hopper is for the
dimasaknya
pasta.
nih, diboil.
This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
Ini katanya Steam lagi promo. Iya, emang lagi pada promo. Nanti mau beli jam sih. Kamu sungguh kepedean nih, nyoba ngajak ayamnya. Wah. Kirain ngajak si
It's over here. Follow me.
Oke. Oh, ini udah jadi kaleng nih. Udah masuk kaleng nih.
This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right? Yes, sir. These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries.
Oh, nih yang
They all
ngirimin
go in
barang.
the book. Just there on the desk.
Oke.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
Kirimnya kemana ya? Yang mana ya? Hollywood Hotel. Introduction.
on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Mana ya? 20th century. Ini ada dua nih. Ini kan Highland Kid. Ada 4 dong. Ada banyak nih. Bentar. Atau ini? Ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, banyak banget. 6, 7, banyak loh. Kita harus ngomong dulu ya, coba.
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
Silver
sama.
dollar, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe.
Diam nggak tamat-tamat
I'm
dah.
not trying to buy
Masih
anything
lama
with it.
soalnya, masih
I
jauh.
like it. Brings me luck.
Oh, katanya membawa keberuntungan koinnya. Bisa diputar nggak sih? Oke. Kita coba tanyain
Do you
dulu.
have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Really? Kau meragukan ya?
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm gonna go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
I get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving.
Ernesto.
I know his full name. It's delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. From here, it gets sent all over the country.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
You're a liar, Sergio. You're in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
You're loco, Placa. I got nothing to do with Juan Garcia.
Alah, bohong. Tapi ada ini. Koin, mana koin nih?
We found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins.
Oh, mereka sepupu,
They
bukan
work for some evil gabacho.
bukan kakak
The guy
adik.
is an aberration. He gives out the silver dollars. Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th century is always on.
You keep your mouth shut for today, and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Do I have a choice?
Is that a serious
Halo, Daisy.
question?
Halo, Bin. Welcome.
That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place.
Halo pagi Kazu. Komiknya lagi rusak enggak? Lagi rusak,
I am
orang
glad
lagi
to be out of
fokus
that
ini
place.
main.
I never knew fresh vegetables smell
Okay.
so bad.
Akhirnya bisa keluar. Berisik banget sumpah. Berisik banget sumpah di dalam pabriknya. Oke, let's go. Let's go, kita ke Sini.
See the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Oke, silakan kamu yang nyetir. Ini kamu nyetir.
You know the
Kamu
way.
nyetir.
You can drive. Where are we going?
Bentar, panel asapnya masih belum kecoret. Apakah ada sesuatu yang kita lewatkan lagi? Coto mate. pengen joget denger suara mesinnya. Lili nyetir, mah jauh, ntar Lili nabrak-nabrak lagi. Yaudah, pada amat lah, kita langsung sini aja lah, biar nggak kelamaan. Aduh, berisik banget
How many years have you been in Vice, Roy?
More years than I want to own up to, Phelps.
Emang gitu, nanti
You have any
balik
idea
lagi.
who Rojas was talking about?
Oke. Kirain ada clue yang
The
kelewat.
gringo runs the operation? Could be anybody.
Could be
You don't
anybody.
expect those morons to be running the show, do you? You ask Roas how much a silver dollar is worth, he'd probably say 50 cents.
Okay, let's go. Ding 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 ding. Pacific Electric. Oh, ini yang namanya 20th Century
Sit
Market.
tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Okay. Apa nih?
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century
Bentar,
Market,
kok perasaan tuh nggak enak ya, Bis, ya?
1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
Ini jangan-jangan bakal ada tembak-tembakan lagi nih.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
Enggak kan? Lari ya, ada yang lari.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Ya, ternyata. Oke, let's go. Lari, woi. Lari. Mana tadi orangnya? Mana tadi? Oh, tuh di sana. Gajah. Aduh, anjir. Ya. Kejar. Tuh.
I ain't scared
Oke,
of you.
kita buy one guys, let's go. Alamak,
I ain't scared.
aduh kita yang kena. Aduh, ya. Let's go. Mati kau. Ayolah, astaga. Aduh. Aduh susahnya. Gelut guys. Ini PS atau PC? Ini mainnya di PC. Oh, akhirnya. Aduh, mantap. Jago nggak? Jago dong.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
Ini jagonya buy one guys. Oh,
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
take apaan? Take Z.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you.
Untung aja nggak
I wouldn't
ditembak
chase
katanya.
you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your
I
head.
want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
Okay, I got the same coin.
I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
Oke,
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
backroom
You have
nanti, backroom
identification?
nanti ya. Ya udah saya pencet, enggak kok.
Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana
Aerto
address.
Sanchez. Oke. Terus ada duit nih. Oke, udah kan? Menang karena plot armor MC. Pagi Rui.
Here's the deal.
Selamat pagi.
You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration.
Oke. Let's go.
Give me
Kita
EJ,
wawancara
driver
dulu,
bringing in the
guys.
shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop.
Oke, dia yang
That's all
punya
I do.
toko. Really?
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you I know them. I told you my family is at risk. What makes me part of their
Ambil
gang?
duitnya, nggak bisa diambil duitnya. Tapi kamu punya ini, Sergio Siopan.
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure
Yes.
Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
Silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us. If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside my wife and children.
If you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Aduh.
Ernesto Juarez,
Sarkas banget
tonight
temennya yang
at
satu.
1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory. Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
Oke.
Tell
Kalau
me
mau
about the
dibantu,
soup can.
kamu harus
The
jawab
soup is
dengan
very
jujur
popular.
nih.
As you can see,
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
Oke.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Dari tangan ke tangan, banyak banget tangannya nih.
Continue.
I was already here.
Ah.
Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help.
Oh, di
The money is
blackmail.
good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Erto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do.
Nyimak. Nyimak ya guys ya. Karena di game ini lumayan banyak ini ceritanya. Jadi kalian harus fokus ke cerita. Kalau mau yang dikit aja kalian bingung ntar nggak tahu harus ngapain. Pagi Arseni, halo. Mukanya air tuh kayak mau ditampol sumpah. Aduh, imut banget, apanya yang imut. Waduh, apa lagi nih?
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week.
That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way.
Sepertinya waktu si
through the
telat
Chico street
kamu.
punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come.
Halo kayak, nih truknya datang nih.
Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them.
Let's go. Aduh. Mama. Ini kemana ya? Lilian nggak tahu guys. Ini kemana? Tolong kita kemana? Udah lah ikutin mobil polisi aja. Kemana ini? Kemananya nih? Gimana kak? L.A Noire. Bentar itu jalannya kemana? Gak tahu jalan, tolong. Itu tadi harusnya kemana? Harusnya kemana tadi? Hah? Pelakunya kabur. Oh Harusnya ke situ,
Thought it said they were
terus
moving
belok.
50
Oh, alah
pounds
salah
a week.
jalan. Kenapa
That's a
kita
lot of
belok ke
soup cans.
situ?
I think this is
Belum ada
an
15 detik nyetir.
moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers.
Lagi dan lagi nyasar.
Local weed gets distributed in the
Oh,
usual
harusnya
way
kita
through
nggak belok
Pachuco
ke situ
street punks.
tadi. Oh, alah.
Someone must know something about
Suspeknya
this drug
ditinggal.
basket. Here they come.
Astaga. Nah, tuh kan kenapa kita jauh banget ke sana? Biasalah buat tampil ya guys ya. Aduh. Suspeknya di kiri, kitanya malah belok
Let
ke
'em unload the
kanan.
goods first.
Elah. Oke.
Now, let's get them.
Kemana? Lili kocak banget. Kemana? Kemana? Kemana kita guys? Kemana terjebak di sini? Apaan sih? Ketawa. Ketawa. Jalan mana sih? Lili nggak tahu jalannya.
All right.
Oh, di
move.
sini.
Move. Let's go.
Oh, alah, jauh-jauh. Ini.
Everyone into position.
Di sini.
Okay, gentlemen, we'll take the lead. You cover us.
Ya elah. Ulang aja. Udah. Ini perusak mobil.
Perimeter is up. The whole place is contained.
Go in hard. Keep it tight, okay?
Di mana dia? Sini kah? Bukan, Deng. Di mana? Apa di sini? Enggak, Deng. Kemana? What? Kemana? Bentar. Halo, Adi. Mati orang dalam mobil. Di mana? Di sini kah?
Got your back.
Di sini ya?
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them. Reinforcements are on the way. See you soon.
Go, Phelps. Get in there.
Waduh. Hati-hati.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
I'm gonna find you.
Mati. Bener guys, banyak banget orangnya di dalam. Majuin. Sabar. Sabar. Mana orangnya? Cepet satu.
Throw out the guns.
Kami dulu, oke. Rusuh kak, rusuh.
Find some cover. Give me some goddamn cover.
Stay in cover.
Mana lagi orangnya mana? Ya. Bentar guys.
I'm wide open here.
Ayo jadi barbar.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Bentar. Orangnya mana sih? Itu tinggal ini. Ada di sini satu, sama di atas satu. Betul. Mana? Mana orangnya? Ini di sini ada satu nih. Oh ini. Orangnya di sini.
all clear?
Oke, mantap.
I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Oke, mantap, mantap. Hei, maju nih, udah. Udah guys. Nice. Well. Nembak tepat biji. Apa ini?
Detectives,
Tepat
found
burung.
something here you probably want to see.
Mantap. Oke, let's go. Mari kita cek guys. Dari sini dulu nih, dari sini dulu. Oke. Apa nih? Dompet. Oke.
Tijuana
Tijuana
address.
address.
We should see what the federales have on it.
Oke. Nah, ada apa lagi nih? Oh, ada koin lagi. Tuh ada koin guys. Dapat koin lagi.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
Oke, RIP Johnny. Oke.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole.
Mana?
Take a look in these boxes.
Oh, apa nih? Box apa? Lagi semua lo nolip. Apa nih? Box apa nih?
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Wow, banyak banget marihuananya.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
Oh, yes. Cruz. Mana dia? Naik. Oh, ini kah? Wah. Oh, dapat koin lagi.
Yet another silver dollar.
Oke. Ada duit banyak banget tuh. Guys, ada yang mau uang nggak? Gila, ini berapa banyak ya?
$1,000.
$1,000. Gila, banyak banget.
Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about? Drugs and money. What else?
Iyalah.
Speaking of money,
Drugs
where did that
and
roll
money.
go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great.
Duit haram.
I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
Oh.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal.
Oh, bentar. Ini kayaknya ada ini nggak sih?
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work
Bisa
out what it
kayak
says?
gini. Oh, disusun. Oh, bisa disusun gitu. Oh. Oke. Ini tadi harus disusun gitu ya? Oke. Nggak bisa digeser kah? Bentar. Oh, ini buat moodnya ini. Bisa di ini doang nggak sih? Oke. Aduh, disusun apa ya? Sini. Coba. Oke. Nggak bisa ke sebelah sini. Oh, berarti harus pinggirin sini dulu. Oke.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masangke metals.
Masangke metals?
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk him into giving themselves up.
Kang tokonya ngeselin. Oh, oke. Let's go. Kita ke lanjut. Masang kai metals. Turunnya mana? Turunnya sini. Lupa turunnya sini. Oke, let's go partner. Let's go. Lep toh iya, lep. Jangan keluar di sini. Oke. Mobil kita tadi di mana jauh banget, guys. Di depan bukan sih? Boleh curi mobil nggak sih? Pakai mobil ini bisa nggak? Pakai mobil ini bisa nggak?
You're behind the wheel.
What?
Do we know where we're going?
Ada di situ. Bisa-bisanya. Oke, let's go.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Ini perlu otak. Perlu otak, jamnya perlu otak anjir. Pasang ke metal warehouse. Okay, let's go.
Locked.
Ya.
We need another way in.
Emang makanya tadi itu digeng sih digang. Tiba-tiba ada jalan lewat samping nggak? Nggak ada jalan di samping. Sebelah sana. Nggak ada jalan juga ya? Lihat mana nih? Kangen nih nyetir. Ntar malah ngerusak properties. Bisa lewat sini nggak ya? Lewat belakang, tapi lewat belakang mana ya? Kayaknya emang harus lewat belakang sih, tapi bentar, kita coba cari jalan dulu. Siapa tahu ada jalan kan? Ada jalannya tapi di sini. Bisa naik nggak? Nggak bisa naik. Bentar. Morning, alamet ya. Apakah harus lewat sini? Nggak bisa nih, nggak mungkin lewat sini. Bentar ya, jadi cari jalan dulu, kita cari jalan dulu.
Seems like a nice boy, putting all those hoodlums in jail.
Bentar. Ada jalan lain kah? Halo Kang Tahu, selamat pagi. Kayaknya ada jalan deh. Tapi lewat mana coba? Itu lewat situ. Bentar. Dinding yang nggak ada wire di atasnya. Dinding yang nggak ada wire di atasnya. Sebelah sana dong. Di sebelah sana dong. Bentar. Oh iya benar, bisa lewat sini ternyata. Oh.
That'll work.
Oh my god, ternyata bisa. Kirain nggak bisa lompat. Ternyata nggak bisa. Ternyata bisa manjat gitu. Kirain tadi nggak bisa.
Full house.
Cover the back door, bro.
I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck whose turn it is to mind shop. What can I say? I got lucky.
Aduh, tembak lagi guys. Tembak lagi.
Before the night is out. Now, deal.
Oh, ada orangnya di situ. Ada di situ. Bentar. Kamu berlari.
None for me.
Hey, throw out the gun.
Aduh, topiku. Tidak, topiku. Nah, langsung lagi bentar. Nyam. Kasih ramennya.
Bersikap ramen Lili
Ya, thank you.
Monica.
Morning juga. Morning, selamat pagi. Bentar. Mana tadi orangnya?
Find some cover.
Sisa satu orang lagi padahal. Oh, itu. Mana tadi? Oh, itu. Ya, udah ya? Atau masih ada lagi? Oh, ada lagi. Nggak muncul. Titik merahnya mana nggak muncul.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Go him you. Oh time.
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
I'll tell
Tapi
you when
topikku
I'm
hilang.
waiting for you.
Topikku hilang. Gila, di mana? Di mana? Bentar. Maju. Di situ lagi ada.
Stay in cover.
Oke. Naik ke atas naik. Gila banyak banget.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Mana dia?
You're covered, pal.
Wow, asik saya jago nembak. Ini game apa ya, L.A Noire? Oke. Halo Ginger Maru pagi, si paling pro GG. Diri sangat GG guys.
LAPD.
Hands up.
Victor Sanders. You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy.
Lah.
Roy and I have had an arrangement for
Get
many
up.
years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the
You'd
testimony.
be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Oke. Ini temannya khusus banget ya partnernya. Halo Sandy, ini mic-nya bocor apa ya?
Working vice
Ibu wanginya apakah nanti bisa ngegendong Yomi? Mari kita lihat.
And the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for
Apa jadi
smashing this dope
pengkhianat?
ring.
Kan Lili bukan pengkhianat
Reefer
ya.
is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Iya, Sandersnya
Leave
gimana?
Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we
Iya,
are
harusnya
celebrating
masuk
your
ke trial,
success.
persidangan.
Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Ya, diambil alih dong Sandersnya. Hah? Apakah ini salah satu pimpinan yang korup, guys? Halo Raino. Ini training M dulu nanti Palo tahu iya, habis ntar Palo. Oke, ya nggak apa-apa lah. Yang penting case close ya guys ya. Oke. Polisi korup itu kayaknya sih. Oke. Udah kelar kah yang tadi? Kita tadi nyelesain tes ini. Oh, oke. Lanjut kah? Mau lanjut sih. Ntar resume coba. Ini bentar ya. Bentar kalau di resume masuk ke sini nggak ya? Bentar, ini masuk kemana ya? Ini harusnya udah kelar sih. Masalahnya Lili nggak mulai dari awal. Oh udah ini udah kan. kali. Sampai jam 12 paling. Sampai jam 12 aja sih. Ya, aku keluar. Oh, enggak. Lanjut deh. Satu lagi. Satu kasus lagi deh. Morning Kasila. Halo, selamat pagi. Pamit dulu ya Lili, mau makan. Oke Mira, silakan, selamat makan. Ini masalahnya kita nggak mulai dari awal, jadi kasusnya nggak nyambung-nyambung. Yaudahlah ya, nggak apa-apa.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Ampun nih, kenapa ya? Pamit dulu ya Lili. Oke. Itadakimasu. Arigato. Apa?
Pengen disapa Waka.
Halo Bang Apan, selamat pagi. Halo. Satu kasus sangat lama ya. Iya. Bos. Let's go. Mana nih? Lah. Oke, let's go. Let's go. Lanjut, satu kasus lagi deh.
Anyway, I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Jangan exit.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock
salah deh.
shadow.
Exit mana di sini?
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
BTW partner kita mana?
He just refuses
Partner
to
kita
continue to search.
ketinggalan ternyata. Go drive please.
Can you drive to this one?
Awas nyasar ke Meksiko Li. Aduh. Let's go.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of L.A. forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Mereka ngomongin apa sih? Oke. Ya guys, bisa. Oh, langsung ke TKP. Oke. Let's go.
Second floor.
Second floor, apartemen 6 in the back. Oke. Perjalanan T kedua.
Thanks.
Lama banget jalannya. Oke. 6. Nomor 6. 6 mana 6? Oh, ini 6 nih.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did.
Nah, ini temennya
Good to
yang
see you,
dulu.
Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Gak nyetir
Relax.
kak, enggak. Ada temen kok nyetir.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Bukowski dipromosikan nih ya. Mayatnya mana? Kita cek-cek dulu guys. Cek-cek dulu nih. Anjay. Cakep banget guys.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to live.
Wow, cakep nih. Ada yang mau nggak? Oh. Kayaknya nggak ada apa-apa deh. coba.
Been a modeling assignment.
Oh, pernah jadi model.
It's a place to start.
Mr. Randall? Julia Randall. Oke. Welcome back Sila. Ini game tentang apa kali ini? Tentang pembunuhan. Pokoknya tentang kriminal.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Oke, mari kita lihat belakangnya apakah ada sesuatu. Oh. Sepertinya aman. Ya, taruh. Ada lagi nggak yang bisa dicek-cek? Ada lagi kayak yang bisa dicek foto doang ya? Ada. Ini nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Coba ke sebelah.
Well,
Oh, ini mayatnya.
we've had a look around.
Oh, ini
Rusty
mayatnya.
thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mel. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered
Untung
the tub,
ditutupin.
water would have
Untung
entered her
ada
lungs.
ranjang guys. Untung
The water
mayatnya
is violently
ditutupin.
churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Oke. Ya, tangannya kenapa nih? Cincin.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Black sapphire. Sebelahnya coba.
Bruising on the forearms and these
Baik, kayak digigit
like
gak sih?
bite marks.
Very good.
Beneran kayak digigit guys.
Eyes are a classic sign of morphine. And the
Morphine.
bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her.
Oh,
Put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
katanya dia disuntik
trail
itu
of
dua
barbiturates.
orang mungkin dua orang
Take a
atau
look
lebih
around
kali ya.
outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
The morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Oke.
Is it her in these photos?
Mr. Lee was...
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she's having trouble with some boys, huh?
Ini pilnya bisa dicek nggak sih pilnya? Nggak bisa dicek dong. Nonton sambil makan, aduh. Anjrit banget kok pilnya.
Drifted off.
Ini pills yang di bawah bisa dicek nggak sih? Oh, nggak bisa dicek kah? Bentar.
There.
Pillsnya itu nggak bisa dicek ya? Ya elah. Bakal nekat seru. Aku pengen ngecek pillnya itu nggak bisa. Ya udah, kita coba ke tempat lain dulu. Sebelah. Wow.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Oke. Obat tidur itu. Oh, itu obat tidur ya? Oh. Oh, ini sama nih. Obatnya sama tadi.
Looks like barbiturates.
Barbiturates. Banyak
barbiturates.
banget sleeping
What else
pill-nya.
is rattling around in this thing?
Buat apa banyak-banyak sleeping pill? Lagi ada yang bisa kita cek lagi nggak sih di sini? Udah ini. Ini udah habis sih. Bentar. Di sini. Ini nggak ada apa-apa. Oke. Halo Bapak, amnesia kali nggak bisa tidur. Mungkin sih, mungkin ya. Oke, coba kita wawancara.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Kesian udah tidur dia, makanya banyak
I'm just so
obatnya.
shocked.
Walah.
I feel like there's
Amnesia.
something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in
Dia nggak
town.
punya keluarga katanya di kota
Someone
ini.
has to set her affairs in order.
Hah?
Mr. Henderson, maybe? What else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Oke.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Masa sih? Masa nggak mungkin sih? Nggak mungkin kamu nggak tahu.
What are you hiding
Ada
here, Mrs.
sleeping
Reynolds?
pills tuh banyak
Julia was
banget.
obviously disturbed about something.
Rumahnya di mana?
I have no idea what you're
Di
talking about.
mana-mana. Ini ada sleeping pill soalnya. Gak mungkin ya, nggak tahu.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star.
Nih, hidup kayak movie star.
Does modeling really pay that well?
Model, kalau modeling kayaknya lumayan gede sih bayarannya menurut Lili. Kan
Did Miss
biasanya
Randall have
selebritis
many
itu main
friends?
gede tuh.
Is it?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Tapi ada ini.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's.
Oh, punya
An
Mr.
older man,
Henderson.
very distinguished looking.
Om,
seemed very much
bukan
in
deh
love.
kayaknya.
Where would we find him?
Tua tapi kayaknya mungkin
Sorry,
lebih
I don't know.
drama li. Iya.
He said he lives
Siapa
in San
namanya? Di mana
Francisco.
rumahnya, ha? Halo Abraham, halo. Ada pil tidur ya. Oke.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson.
Okay.
You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Okay, let's go. Udah kelar kah? Kayaknya sudah kelar sih. Mana lagi nih? Apakah ada yang perlu lagi dikerjakan? Bentar, kita coba kita Oke. Udah ya? Udah ya? Minggirlah bentar.
Once you check the bathroom, Cole, you better take a look around.
Bedroom. Oh, mayatnya udah dipindahin. Ini nggak bisa dicek kah? Dan kita cek lagi. Nggak ada apa-apa. Kasus morfin. Ohaya Wira, halo Wildan. Kayaknya udah semua deh. Udah semua kan? Apa ada yang perlu kita cek-cek lagi? Bentar. Di sini udah nggak ada sih. Ini tadi udah. Halo Perdi. Apa baju FF, astaga. Oke, let's go, kita balik guys. Nah. Bentar. Bisa tanya ke tetangga nggak sih? Nggak bisa tanya ke tetangga ya? Sekali lagi cek Li, nanti ketinggalan kayak tadi ribet. Iya. Bentar, coba double cek lagi ya. Nggak bisa, oke. Ini tadi udah dicek di sini. Oke, nggak ada. Oke, nggak ada juga. Atau di dalam coba. Main game apa Lili itu ada tulisannya L.A Noire. Cek ya, kita harus sering-sering double check main ini game. Ketinggalan lagi. Sini. Tadi udah. Sini juga udah. Sini juga udah. Ini udah. Ini yang ada different kain itu kak. Ini tadi apa ya? The Naked City. Ini tadi udah ya. Salam dari Malaysia. Halo Renggi. Jangan spam emot ya, tolong ya. Ini udah semua deh. Udah semua. Location. Tapi belum ini. Belum dicoret, belum tercoret. Aduh, salah. Apa ya? L.A Noire, kalah nyasar. Apa ya? Cluenya kayaknya kurang sesuatu deh. Bentar. Ini nggak bisa ngobrol kok kita.
Once you've
Any
checked the
ideas?
bathroom, Cole, you better take a look around.
Apa tadi? You better take a look.
I'll say hello to the skipper for you. For now, follow up on the narco angle.
Apa tadi kata temannya? Kata temannya tadi apa?
Once you've checked the bathroom, Cole, you better take a look around.
Bathroom. Tadi disuruhnya ngecek di bathroom. Bentar. Dah dapat berapa tadi cluenya? Lumayan banyak sih, ini nggak ngitung. Bentar. Tadi suruhnya ngecek di bathroom kan? Apa ya? Ada apa lagi emang yang di bathroom? Kamu kok nggak ngitung? Teliti di bedroom, Li. Iya, bentar. Halo, Alia.
Circumstantial.
Gak ada yang bisa dicek di bedroom tapi. Korannya udah dapat berapa, Li? Berapa ya? Lupa. Sabun kali, nggak ada sabun nih. Kalian niat ya, asal kalian niat. Oh, ada sabun guys. Ada tuh di dalam situ sabun. Bedroom picture anomali Li. Nggak ada yang bisa diklik nih. Halo Hamdan. Barang siapa barang gue yang bisa diinteraksi di bedroom cuma itu kah? Iya, cuma ini doang. Kan tadi mayat kan di sini ya, mayatnya ada di sini kan tadi, terus hilang kan, udah dibawa mayatnya. Gak lagi yang bisa diinteraksi. Halo Kasumiko, welcome. Irasai, ohayou gozaimasu. Halo Mr. Sun. Diketahui, apanya yang diketahui? Lagi deh. Periksa bedroom ini. Ini udah periksa bedroom nih. Irasai masin. Chotto ne muzukashii kedo gambarimasu. Jam 11 masih ohayou masih. Di atas jam 12 baru konnichiwa. Minimal mandiri. Gak bisa mandi, gimana caranya mandi? Jaket di WC udah kan? Emang ada jaket di WC? Emang ada jaket di WC? Gak ada jaket di WC. Aduh, minggir kau. Yang ada jaket tadi itu di sini, di sebelah. Tapi udah. Ini kan maksudnya kan? Apa sih? Ini kan maksudnya kan? Belum mandi. Enak aja udah mandi tahu. Bedroom apa bedroom? Oh iya ya, bedroom apa bedroom ya tadi? Perasaan bedroom deh. Bedroom. Riri Kazumi-chan, gomen, ima wa Nihongo apa ya? Nggak bisa baca bahasa Jepang apa guys? Gak bisa bahasa Jepang apa guys? Aduh. Pilih yang bilang teh sudah dicek, udah dicek tadi nih. Nih udah nih tadi. Laci sampai kasur udah dicek juga udah dicek semuanya. Gak bisa bahasa Jepang. Ada pak. Yang ini kan, ini sudah dicek ini. Ini udah dicek nih. Ini udah. Oh, ternyata masih ada clue di dalamnya.
Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Oh, ternyata masih ada di dalamnya. Lili kira cuma itu doang adanya. Oke. Udah kelar kayaknya udah. Oke. Cuma sisa itu doang. Nihongo karimasen. Demo chotto
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Cari lama-lama ternyata di situ.
You think Carruthers has called it right? He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met
Ada udang di balik batu ternyata. Harus teliti nih, iya. Oke, mobil kita mana? Mobil kita mana guys? Mobil kita mana nih? Ya. Oh, di sini. Ini mobil kita nih. Oke, let's go.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
Kita kemana nih? Ini kok Julia Randalls apartemennya belum kecek ya? Dia mau aku spoiler nggak? Jangan di spoiler. Halo pagi, Kyuli. Jalan kaki lebih baik. Kayaknya kok belum kecoret ya? Apa masih kurang? Aduh, apa masih kurang ini? Bentar.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Mana tadi? Mana tadi tempatnya? Mana ya? Kayaknya ada yang kurang deh. Halo, ikan. Di kanan jalan. Bentar, tadi nama ininya apa? Main spare, butcher, wall suite, victory clothing, Coba stationery Rubinov. Bentar, tarik dulu deh. Kayaknya ada yang kurang deh. Halo Gamer Saidi, halo Rizky. Main L.A Noire serasa jadi Sherlock Holmes. Masa itu. Kayaknya tempat sampah lobby, coba cek tempat sampah lobby. Tempat sampah lobby. Bentar, tempat sampah lobby ya. Ke atas. Let's go ke atas. Buta map, apanya buta map? Udah pada hilang orangnya. Tempat sampah lobby nggak ada. Bentar. Halo Raju, dekat tanaman lantai 1. Emang ada? Bentar. Kok nggak lihat ya? Dekat tanaman lantai 1. Oh ini. Oh. Ini nggak sih? Oh. Nah ini dapat nih. Oh.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
Halo Zaini, banyak map
The
lagi.
autopsy will confirm it one way or
Udah
another.
dapat. Oh dia
I think our work is
suntiknya
done
pakai
here.
ini. Suntik morfinnya pakai ini. Oke. Dah. Ntar kita lihat. Location. Nah, udah kecoret kan? Oke, let's go. Let's go. Yung itu morfin, yes. Kena mata. Apa itu kayak karena mata harus di map, hah? Kita pakai mobil ini aja nggak apa-apa kali ya? Mobilnya aja yuk.
You're behind the wheel.
Kita ke
Fine,
Dr.
where are we
Hastags
headed?
store. Let's go. Let's go. Tit. Kita nyuri mobil, guys. Kita nyuri
Barkowski,
mobil.
Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would
Pengen
you
ganti
know? We
suasana,
got
kita
promoted
pakai
so fast
mobil
we
yang
barely
lain.
had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bakowski's a pushover. Galloway's a
Kacamata.
drunk.
Oh iya,
You can learn a thing or two from both of them.
Kita pakai kacamata
Please,
kita.
they couldn't work a vice
Siang
case if their
perginya.
life depended on it.
Halo,
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
udah
I
siang
noticed
sih.
you said better. Hubris
Kembali.
disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Kalau ganti suasana harusnya kamu yang nyetir, Li. Nanti aja terakhir-akhir baru Lili nyetir. The Assassin's Store. Gila, mewah banget. Pamit dulu, oke. Bye-bye, Dapa. So, guys.
His name is
Well, hello.
What
What can I
Hello.
help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I
Oh,
have
nya
to
ownernya.
go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Halo, Himu. Oke.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Pertanyaannya apa? Seputar
She worked in New
ya
York
enggak
before
lah.
coming here.
Kali ini bisa nyetir mobil nggak
She was
bisa.
a very beautiful girl.
Kayaknya dia jujur deh.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Ada yang selingkuh
Did she have any
ternyata.
close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson.
Swanson.
Would you like to speak with her?
Yes, I would
I'd
like
like
to
that very
speak
much.
with her.
Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer.
Janji nggak
Heather?
nabrak nih, enggak.
These gentlemen are from the LAPD.
Janji nggak
I'm
nabrak.
Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it?
Oh, main
Henry
gede guys
I'm very
cincinnya.
interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Pagi PK. Tahu-tahu nanti nabrak mobil orang. Enggak kok. Berapa korban jiwa yang berjatuhan?
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Permata. Bukan ya? Diamond permata.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Oh, udah punya fiance. Udah punya tunangan.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about him.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Oh.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson.
Okay.
Did you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station?
Nggak
It would be
nabrak,
very
nyasar
helpful
doang
for him.
paling.
Now wait a
Nyasar
moment.
sih yang paling
I don't
pasti
think I'll
sih.
pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
Oh no, I can't believe it. She was so alive.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Mode detektif Lili.
She was so full of life.
Ini game tentang apakah? Game nabrak mobil enggak? Tentang pembunuhan, kasus-kasus kriminal gitu. Oke. Kamu yang nyetir ya?
You drive.
Kita ke
I need to go over
Dr.
the case
Stoneman
notes.
practice. Oh,
All
Septina
right,
deh.
where to?
Welcome to Western Family. Thank you. Makasih udah perpanjang membership. Drama.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Halo. Kenapa coba? Pictures, cleaner, and blower. Okay, let's go. Ini kan Bruno Deli. Yang mana? Ini. Lewat mana sih? Bentar. Ini kan, bener kan? Absolutely fire. Beri 3 alasan kenapa dia tidak mau nyetir. 1, karena buta map. 2, karena bakal nabrak. Terus 3, males. Udah itu aja sih. Oke. Bentar. Siapa tadi namanya? Bukan di sini ya? Di sebelah kah? Stone Min. Oh ini lantai 5 nomor 505. Lantai 5 nomor 505. Ya, kita pakai lift guys. Itu rekan
I
apa
swear, if we
supir?
locked
Nah,
up
itu
every doctor in this town,
supirnya
Vice
Lili
would be able to work half days.
Map Li ada map. Iya. Ayo semangat kakak cantik. Thank you Hiu. Oke. 505 ya. Ini 503. Ini 505 nih.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some
Gentleman from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Dua alasan lain diwakilin sama alasan ketiga, males diadmit, malas belokin, dan terlalu males.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Okay, let's go, masuk.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Okay, mari kita wawancara.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Yakin, cuman pasien. Yakin, hah?
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Obat, okay.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night.
Yeah.
I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, Detective.
Gak illegal.
A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Oh, buat ini ngilangin BB juga bisa buat diet. Oh, baru tahu. Oh.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Baru tahu bisa dipakai buat itu juga. Jangan salah nih.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was
Mungkin langganan
determined.
supir kali ini.
She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Oke. Telepon. Ada telepon nggak? Oh, ini.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Orangnya mirip kartun, emang kartun.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Oke.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Let's go. Kita ke ruang autopsi. Kuzo. Balik. Pulang, kita pulang. Jalannya mana ya? Oh, ini ke lift. Pakai lift aja. Ya, cepat, lebih cepat. Kali ini saat intro PC. Nyimak. Iya, silakan yang mau nyimak. Jadi serius mode ya, guys ya. Masuk, Masuk. Nggak masuk. Udah setengah 12 ya, Lili collab jam 2 sih. Masih ada waktu, bisa kelarin sih, bisa.
The old boy is lying.
About what?
Pengen missing pula, guys.
Don't know. He
Mobil
looked
kita
relieved
mana?
and said
Oh,
she
di
was
sana.
dead. It's a strange reaction.
Dari buka nggak dimasukin gimana sih? lupa.
You know the way.
Ya,
You can
let's
drive.
go.
Where are we going?
Sama siapa? Sama Yomi ntar.
Have you noticed how Kroger's only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest
Ini
secrets in a
temennya,
heartbeat.
nyopirnya. Gitu. Pengen ngising. Parah. Gimana ya, namanya juga perut tuh kadang bermasalah. Oh, ini kamar mayat, guys. Mari kita ke ruang autopsi. taksi di mana ya? Di sini.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Beda.
The
Bukan.
early bird gets the worm.
Apa ini?
It's like a mouse.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising
Alam ba
confirms
kuya
2
yung
sets of
kapasis
hands,
kehilangan
so we
topi
have 2
aku?
killers.
Oh,
Death was caused
kapan
by heart
hilangnya, Mama?
failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
Apa tuh?
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc,
Jimmy
career
LeBlanc?
burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. You're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Untuk
Maybe an
kematiannya.
hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
Oh, 2 jam
So
setelah
you're saying
Randall
Laughing
meninggal.
Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Apa nih? Nikah? Apa yang kamu temukan apa?
You got any stew with ketchup?
Oh ini.
Sorry, I
Honor
don't play.
Comet?
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was
Halo
carrying
kak,
were
wangi
the harmonica
sekali.
and
Halo
morphine.
Kurani sama wangi-wangi hahaha.
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here.
Bang Black
Send him
pagi-pagi
over.
jam satu.
They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Udah kah? Gitu aja kah? Oke, bye-bye, Mau. Ya, kita ke interview Henry Arnett atau interview room. Kita ke interview room dulu, Henry Arnett. Interview room dong, dah. Interview room. Interview room, mana interview room? Oh iya, di sebelah. Ini kan tempat forensik ya. Harusnya sebelah. Dokumennya, nggak ada dokumen tapi ayo kakak sesekali jadi supir nanti ya. Ntar kita cari interview room dulu. Interview room 1. Oh nggak ada orang deng. Berarti interview
Arnett is
room
in
2.
interview too, Phelps.
Iya,
He'll help me
iya,
get whatever
sabar,
it is
sabar.
off his chest.
Patroli, interview room 2 mana ya? Interview room 2 di mana? Oh ini nih di sini interview room 2. Ini. Lah.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in. Call
Baik
me
Om,
Henry.
pergi dulu. Bye-bye Azam. Mau jadi
The
pesatir
least I
kak?
could do.
Ngapain kamu jadi pesatir
Terrible
ya?
news about Julia.
Sok keras kamu dek. Oke.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know.
Apa nih? Oh selingkuh guys.
We had relations.
Selingkuh ternyata. Oh selingkuh sama si Mr.
Miss
Henderson.
Randall's landlady said she was
Oke.
seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Oh. Really?
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from
Yes, ada yang
New York
yang
or someplace
panik
back east.
juga. Tanggamu lagi ngeset Lili. Tahu? Dari housekeeper
That's
statement.
funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. Do you think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Maybe?
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
Jimmy LeBlanc.
No.
Sampai jam
Should I
berapa?
have?
Kayaknya sampai jam.
Is he an entertainer or
Sampai
something?
ini kelar sih. Sampai kasusnya kelar.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Apa nih?
You're some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Nomor sama duitnya, oke, silakan.
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
Oke.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is
Oh, kita bakal
We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Oke. Let's go.
He's in that car at the lights.
Kita buntutin dia, guys.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Anjir! Anjir! Bentar. Maju. Iya. Bleset, ini polisi tidak pandai bawa kereta. Tak pandai bawa kereta ini, Bles. Aduh, ditabrak mulu nih. Oke, let's go. Kita pulang. Rusuh banget. Hari-hari nabrak,
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start
Dia
tailing him.
dikejar-kejaran
Arnett is an
mobil
amateur.
nih.
We need to find out who
Blaze,
killed
apa
the girl.
kabarnya Blaze?
Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was
Bakal
his
stuck
last
lama di
arresting
sini
officer?
nih. Enggak.
Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Nyetir yang bener. Gimana dong? Mencoba nyetir yang bener nih.
He's in that car at the lights.
Ya, bukannya kemarin misi malah habisin duit asuransi.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
I'm sorry. It's soda. Maaf. Mohon maaf nih ya. Udahin na. Mohon maaf.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Ya. Susah guys, pakai rem menghadap, nggak ada rem. Alah, Blaze pun takut nak ajarin Lili.
son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Oke,
Because
bisa,
we're giving
bisa,
him a
bisa.
couple of
Ayo
minutes
guys.
before we start
Last
tailing.
chance.
Arnett is a
Tabrak
man.
semua.
We need
Tabrak,
to find out
tabrak.
who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to
Bisa.
Bukowski? Have him
Bisa
check the
tabrak
place out.
semuanya,
and go through
guys.
the
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks.
Ngelilin
Can you also
ngeblunder.
have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last
Come on.
arresting officer?
Ayo, beruan
Have him get in
nyetir.
touch via KGB
Beruan
for
guys.
some information.
Bisa lah, bisa lah. You can do it, Lili. Kembali. I can do it. Yes, I can
He's
do
in that
it.
car at the lights.
Kesal. Kembali. Kembali masuk.
Now would be a bad time to look at how to drive. He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
That's it. We're spotted. Back off. Back off.
Kita terlalu dekat, guys.
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance. Where are you taking us, Henry?
Bodoh. Pagi-pagi sudah blunder. Awas, awas.
Shit. Better drop back, Cole.
Ya, ya ketahuan. Jangan ditiru ya guys ya. Jangan ditiru ya guys ya. Oke. Yes. Udah, kita main skip aja guys. Pesan kokar aja Lili Ramen, gak nabrak-nabrak. Ya iyalah. Ah inilah kenapa Lili males nyetir guys. Iyalah ketahuan nih aku malah deket banget. Malah skip bayangnya daripada kelamaan. Gak kelar-kelar ntar. Oke. Setiap bagian nyetir kali ini bakal skip.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money.
Typing nggak ada Lili, nggak ada
Within,
hal
at risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Oke. Jangan sampai ketinggalan. Pelan-pelan, pelan-pelan. Pelan-pelan guys. Alasan ini buat bukan cuma alasan ya. Iya itu bener alasan yang bener. Balik. Lihat ntar. Nyam 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 nyam. Makasih ramennya.
Lilian mentraktir satu ramen Lili. Selamat pagi wahai Lilian yang cantik, hehehe.
Thank you Yuki. Mana dia? Tembak aja nggak bisa tembak, nggak ada tembak-tembakan. Nunjukin orang lewat Lili. Ah siapa? Rizky Sebel. Udah dari tadi udah udah disapa.
Too much
atas.
slack. Gotta get closer.
Bentar. Bentar. Kok pilot sih? Aduh, oh my god sakitnya. Aduh, ya ampun kena ini deh. Astaga. Aduh. Halo, Taipan. Kedekatan, iya kedekatan. Bentar. Harus jauh-jauh. Nggak boleh terlalu dekat. Teori skip, nggak bisa.
He needs money and fast.
Bentar.
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money.
Jangan sampai ketahuan nih,
Move in.
makanya bentar.
Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
That brake is outrageous.
Hampir ketahuan, tadi dia berbalik guys. Bentar. Jangan biasa aja Li. Iya. Bentar, dia nyebrang nih. Ini siapa dah? Ini cewek nih kayaknya. Agak gimana gitu. Nggak ada kan nggak? Nah ini kan dia. Guys, kita tunggu di sini aja. Kita bakal ketahuan. Kita coba pura-pura di sini dulu dah. Sembunyi di sini dulu dah. Ya! Hah, ketahuan. Hah? Kok bisa? Kok bisa ketahuan? Perasaan tadi lumayan jauh, kelihatan ya? Oh, oke. Aku iso. Halo Nintaro, kurang kamuflase. Bentar. Itu orang masuk ke bangunan. Lah beda lagi. Beda baju.
Money and fast.
Bentar. Ini yang di depannya beda baju guys. Kalian
Get in there
nyadar
and find
gak
out what
sih?
he pawned. I'll stick with him. See
Dia
how he
mana
intends to
gak
spend the
tahu.
money. Too much slack.
Padahal udah lumayan jauh
Get
loh.
closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Tawan kah?
Where do you think you're going?
Sure looks like
I take the pawnbroker, you take the suspect, remember?
Iya. Nyebrang dia guys, bentar. Udah nyebrang belum? Belum nyebrang ya? Oke. Dimarahin rekan sendiri, kocak. Dari seberang jalan gak bisa kali. Ini aku di seberang jalan padahal. Bukannya bisa pura-pura baca koran ya? Harusnya sih bisa sih. Kita tunggu sini aja kali ya sampai dia keluar. Kita tunggu sini aja dulu guys. Jangan sampai kejauhan kak. Iya ya. Nanti kan dia keluar lagi tuh dari gedung situ. Ntar. Nah. Hah? Hah? Baru keluar bentar udah ketahuan. Beli boba dulu nih sebagai penyamaran. Yaudah, skip. Skip. Udah dibilang, padahal main jauh loh. Kejauhan ya?
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
Kedekatan nggak boleh, kejauhan juga nggak boleh. Terus kita maunya gimana?
LAPD, the man who just came in here, bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
Waduh. Oke.
What have you got? He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
Teori skip guys.
That's good. But this is better.
Kecewa penonton. Oke. Kita ke L.A Travel Agency. Apa nih?
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
Oh.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for
Tunjuk
a
aja
cigarette
nih.
case. Our net
Meksiko
only
kayak
got 600
pemiliar,
clams.
kayak apa ya? Oke.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine, where are we headed?
Lewat police station. What? Ada apa di sini? Bentar.
Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy White was Marilyn Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Hollywood 9th Beat. Oke. Makan guys, yang belum. Halo Zakaria. Kotak rokoknya bisa dibuka isinya. Oh, bisa dibuka ya? Ya tadi nggak dibuka kotak rokoknya. Ini Aiza mikir.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Our net is a cad.
Apa ya?
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Oh.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Oh ini. Kingsley.
It's here.
Is here, okay.
Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Okay, let's go. New object. Epistrom resident. Mr. Epistrom contraband list. Okay, let's go. Epistrom Resident. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Mobil kita mana guys? Mobil mana nih? Mobil mana? Gamenya kayak ada Godfather. Mobil kita mana, woi? Mobil mana? Mobilnya mana? Belum selesai kak. Belum. Mobil kita mana, astaga? Bisa nggak sih diambil? Oh, kita pakai yang mana guys? Mau yang biru, mau yang merah, mau yang mana nih? Kan kita udah tadi pakai ini kan ya. Yang merah udah kan ya. Gimana kok kita pakai yang biru guys? Kita curi yang biru.
You can drive. Do we know where we're going?
Pink. Kita ke sini dulu ya. Hollywood 9-bit. Oke. Main mobil lagi. Tadi gak usah nyetir, udah enggak kok. Yang gede kak, itu udah tuh yang gede tuh. Ya ini speedrun nih, speedrun. Udah haus. Apa nih?
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind
Gak
you,
berubah
Wallace.
jadi warna
Protect
merah
yourself.
mobilnya.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Iya. Kejar-kejaran guys. Kejar aja dah dulu.
Cease and
Aku yang kena. Iya aku yang kena. Percuma maling mobil. Kepala nih. Bentar. Dar. Dimajuin dong. Ya iya. Bentar, sabar.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right
behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Tadi aimnya kayak wangi. Ya kejar.
Surrender now or I will use deadly force.
Mana orangnya? Astaga. Bang Giri jahat, welcome to Grimm Army. Jangan leper badan nih. Bentar. Salah tadi salah. Bingung nembak yang mana. Aduh ternyata masih hidup yang tadi ditembak. Ulang.
Let's give him a hand. Right behind you,
Kok jadi
Wallace.
rusak
Detective
lagi
Phelps.
ya aimnya, aduh. Ulang guys. Ulang.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Ayo bisa sekali ini bisa lah ayo. Hampir hanya untuk update member. Oke Bang Kirja. Semua barbar ya adik-adik. Yoi. Ini ya. Nah, kita tungguin aja guys, kita tungguin aja. Ini apa?
Your move, mister. Come get me.
Take cover, you lunatic!
No, he's there, right there. Hello.
Mana? Itu di sana ya?
You're covered, Phelps. Find some cover.
I see you. Bentar, kita lewat sini. Kita lewat sini.
You're clear, go.
Tungguin aja. Ayo sini muncul. Balik badan. Udah. Mantap kan? Suka sekali ngulang. Enggak kok.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We
Gigi.
need some information. Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy
Cuma nunggu
LeBlanc?
kesempatan guys.
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back.
Lancar
Cut through a
tombol
music
X.
shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Siapa?
Big guy.
Oh, big
I had
guy.
him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Oh, berarti masih ada temennya
I would
nih.
have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
You think he
Udah lewat jam 12 nih, udah aja kah? Kelarin ini dulu
More
dah.
like a strong man. A
Kelarin
wrestler,
ini
or
masih ada
boxer,
2
that
jam
kind.
sih buat nanti di tempat Yomi.
Thanks. No big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Oke. Nyopi ai Willy. Siapa Willy? Oke, let's go. Kita
You're behind the
pergi
wheel.
ke Apestrom
Fine, where are we
Presiden.
headed?
Let's go. Tamatin aja Lili. Kelarin ini kasus deh. Baru kita ini ya. Good game, yoi. Pasti
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
Iya dong, nggak ada ngelek-ngelek
Strong
lagi
man
guys.
held down Randall while someone administered morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Baru jam 11 di tempat ini jam 12. Ya. Ayo. Sudah selesai kah? Belum kelar.
Nice house.
Oh, gede juga rumahnya. Tak, punten, paket.
LAPD
Ngelek
now.
hanya mitos
Is
lagi
Mrs.
Lili.
Eve
Iya,
still
sudah
there?
nggak ada ngelek.
She is.
Sudah nggak ada kata ngelek,
Would you
guys.
follow me, sir?
Oke.
Hi,
Siapa
I'm
nih?
Mrs. Eastrom.
Oh,
How
ini
may I
apa,
help
Strom?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes,
Oh.
of course.
Ini yang
That's
dicuri.
terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Ini sungguh lama.
Why would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight
Udah
up.
sejam kan
Maria,
Rita?
can you get the detective a drink, please?
30 menit lagi nih, kasus selesai. Oke, semoga bisa. Kita wawancara dulu nih.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective.
Apa ya, madam?
A priceless tiara
Oh,
that has
tiara,
been in the family
mutiara.
for 50 years.
50
A
years,
Fabergé
1, 2, 3,
cigarette
4, 5,
case that
50
was
tahun.
worth $25,000.
Oh. Oke.
Why are you lying about the
Ini
value
ngantuk
of
enggak?
Mrs. Eastrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Ini kali ya.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance
Halo,
claim.
Iwan.
There. Are you
Wita.
satisfied? My
Gak
daughter's
tahu seru
boyfriend
aja kali ini
was
main
quite
game ginian.
taken with this. I think
Ini
he was
juga
even
ngerasa
more
seru main
disappointed
game
than I
ini kayak
was when
gini.
it was stolen.
Oke, Bulgarian insiden
What can you
ini.
tell
Wah,
us about the burglary?
A terrible night.
kelihatan banget
At
ibu-ibu
least a year
Yesus.
ago.
Enggak, dia nggak
But
sus
let's
kok.
not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Oke. nggak ada perubahan di raut-raut mukanya, jadi kayaknya dia jujur.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no.
Dia
I was at
nggak
a
di
social
rumah
function
waktu
held by
ini
Dr. Harold
perampokan.
Stoneman and his lovely
Pencurian.
wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom.
Lucu
The
banget
department will
rambutnya,
get in touch
guys.
let you know how you can recover your valuables.
Bye-bye,
You've only
Mira.
mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello,
Oh,
detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
What did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh, what? Ini yang tadi, iya. Wah, jangan. Aduh, masa harus aku yang nyetir sih? Guys, beneran aku harus nyetir nih. Ya ampun, aku nggak tahu jalannya. Ini nggak tahu bener nggak sih jalan? Bentar, kita lihat map dulu, bentar. Bentar, lihat map dulu, bentar. Ini apa nih? Aqua Travel Agency. Kita harus ke tempat Ahmed kan? Ahmed mana? Tempat Ahmed di mana? Epestrom Residen. Terus Ahmed di mana Ahmed? Di mana? Aduh, Hollywood 9 Receiving Hospital. Dokter Stone Practice, Dokter Assassin, Arnet, ya ampun jauh banget. Arnet apartemen jauh banget, guys. Ini kalau nggak nabrak bisa dapat achievement sih. Semoga nggak nabrak, jauh banget sumpah. Berarti kita di sini dong. Salah jalan. Oke, harus balik kalau gitu. Au. Kebalik. Tandain itu, Li. Bentar. Bisa ditandain kah? Bentar. Teori N aja, Li. Enggak lah, jangan N dulu lah. Tandain. Nah, oke. Nah. Minggir, gimana aku bisa lewat dong? Tolong dong. Mau lewat ini dong. Bisa muter nggak ya? Bisa muter nggak ya? Tolong maju dong, buruan maju nih. Oh, di lampu merah ya? Nggak nabrak, sangat lawak. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mohon maaf nih. Aduh. Ya, kok keluar sih? Ya elah. Minggir. Gimana ini guys, mau balik. Tolong. Gak bisa ini. Tit. Gak usah nyetir deh, kamu lama. Gimana, bisa nggak ya? Lili nggak nyetir ya? Bisa nggak ya? Bisa nggak ya? Nggak bisa, your partner can drive. Nih. Nggak bisa guys, kita emang harus nyetir. Kita yang harus nyetir nih. Kita emang harus nyetir, aduh. Tolong dong, pergi nah. Mau lewat. Nyangkut. Udah sorry, nabrak pula. Harus sendiri, iya makanya. Ayolah buruan, astaga. Minggir, nah gitu dong. I'm sorry. Mohon maaf.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner here.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What a socking it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Masih jauh kah? Masih jauh kayaknya, guys. Buruan, awas. Awas nabrak, guys. Jangan sampai nabrak. Ya. Pelan-pelan. 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 Ya. Bisa lah pelan-pelan ya. Bisa ya. Pelan-pelan, guys. Awas! Ow!
There goes a week's wages.
Tabrak lari. Tabrak lari. Kita tabrak lari, guys. Semangat ini, stay healthy, thank you L.A Media. Terobos terus. Yang penting yakin. Yes. Rem. Ya, bentar. Maju. Aduh, masih lampu merah nih. Damn. Nabrak doang di lebuh raya. Nah, baru jalan. Oke. Ya. Udah dekat kah? Nggak, masih jauh, deng. Ini belok sini deh. Banget sumpah. Awas, nabrak. Excuse me. Permisi. Semangat dari streamingnya, thank you. Keselamatan sangat terjamin nih. Lampu merah, guys, lampu merah. Taati peraturan lalu lintas, tabrak.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare. Jalan. Kali pertama nggak nabrak itu mustahil. This car cost me a fortune, you moron.
Tadi peraturan lalu lintas tapi signal let's go. Mama!
What are you doing? That will be all.
Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, Mom. Masuk. Masih jauh kah? Masih jauh sepertinya. ASMR nabrak orang. Oke. Lurus. Masih lurus. Masih lurus. Oke. Kayaknya belok deh di sini. Ya, belok. Terus. Jauh banget, sumpah. Masih mobil dia yang ditabrak. Oke. Ayo dekat, tinggal dikit lagi, guys. Dikit lagi nih. Oh, hampir. Skill mengemudinya sangat good sekali. Oke. Maju. Oi! Dekat awas. Oh, belok sini, belok sini, belok sini. Belok sini, guys. Dapat. Awas, ada orang. Ya. Bisa. Yeay, sampai. Wah, sampai. Yeay, sampai. Mobilnya remnya Senin Kamis. Tabrak itu indah ya, Li. Nggak
Come
sih?
on, sister.
Oke.
Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Mari kita lihat siapa sebenarnya tunangan kamu tuh, ha? Dia selingkuh sama temanmu sendiri loh.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry. Are you arrested?
Ya. Sudah berapa banyak yang ditabrak, Li? Enggak itu. Oh, 4 kali katanya tuh. 4 kali. Achievement baru. Wow. Ya. Nah dia. Kenapa tuh? Kenapa tuh? Apa nih? Lah.
Stop!
Don't
LAPD!
kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, get your hands in the air.
Okay. Here we go. Kita main kejar-kejaran, guys. Oke. Mana tadi? Gimana turunnya? Kok nggak bisa turun? Oh, di sini.
Give it up, LAPD!
Ayo bisa. Yes. Kita. Oh.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah.
He really packs a wallet.
Rekor nabrak 5 kali. Nanti cek sopa. Oke.
Under your own steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
That was our net.
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
Missing something, Henry? Apa nih? Investigate, oke. Tiket ke
You
Mexico
told Heather
City.
you're honeymooning without her?
Honeymoon? Wah. Bentar.
Vacheron Constantine.
Vacheron Constantine.
It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
Ya mahal.
A graduation present from my parents.
Oke. Udah lagi nggak? Udah ya? Udah ya, oke. Cek ini lagi. Ini nggak bisa dicek ah? Bisa dicek ya? Coba. Ini nggak bisa dicek, boy. Nggak bisa. Terus ini juga nggak bisa. Apa yang bisa dicek di sini? Honeymoon? Ada yang mau honeymoon, guys? Bisa dicek kan? Apa ya? Oh.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Bisa. Kamar, bentar. Bentar, coba kita cek dulu nih. Ini di sini kan tadi. Kamar. Oh, apa ini?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Oke, nggak ada. Bisa, ayo tamatin, ayo. Coba kita tanya dah. Oke.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Fashion business? Bentar.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective? I thought as much.
Salah!
Shouldn't you be calling me an
Salah pencet! Astagfirullahaladzim, salah pencet.
Why
Ya
did Reed and
ampun.
LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
Salah pencet.
I wanted to
Ini
stop.
main missionnya aja ya, nggak main
Get out
story.
of that life.
Sebenarnya storynya ada gitu, cuman karena ini
Julia
habis
told the others
install ulang, jadi hilang semua.
that they were out.
Padahal udah jauh.
She was going to create a new gang.
Salah tadi evidence-nya salah, kok malah dipilih morfin, ini kepencet tadi.
It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to
Yang
do
ada
with
salah, ya,
Julia's
oke.
death. Why would I need to run?
Tapi ada ini. Mana tadi? Kita punya bukti, guys. Train tiket.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way
Ada
ticket?
story-nya seru. Iya, tapi udah setengah jalan. Cuman Lili kalau mau ngulang dari story-nya harus ini dulu, harus ulang lagi dari awal.
I wanted to marry
Capek.
Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Bohong.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just
Story
kept
sebab
him
dicerain
hanging.
istrinya ya, katanya cerai sih dia.
Drove a good doctor.
Bisa jam 1 nih kelar. Mari kita
Henry
lihat.
Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Oke. Kok belum selesai? Sabar, belum kelar ini. Halo dokter Negan. Halo, welcome, selamat datang. Oke, kita ke Stoneman. Balik tempat Stoneman. Oke, lihat. Siang, Joey. Tadinya aku nggak kangen, sudah kau. Oke. Bener nggak sih di sini ya? Oh, ini tempat yang tadi. Wah. Oh, ini tempat yang tadi. Salah. Balik. Udah juar nih. Ngapain kita tadi langsung naik ke atas ya? Oke. Jalan keluarnya tadi di mana? Oh, ini. Oke.
You drive.
Dokter
I need to go over the case
Stoneman.
notes.
All right, where to?
Bukan ini namanya kok nggak nyasar. Akhirnya kita nggak perlu nyetir lagi guys. Akhirnya nggak perlu nyetir.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Oh, minum. Iya. Ayo, bisa kelarin kasus ini, guys. Ya. Ini ya. Siapa tadi? Stoneman. Nah, lantai 5.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better. lima. Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief.
Maksud?
You know that I loved her.
Oh kan, bener
I
kan?
ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Bener kan?
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties.
Oh.
Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Makanya gara-gara itu dibunuh. Si Juliannya mau uang terus.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Menyerahkan diri.
What have I done?
Oh my god, bunuh diri.
Didn't see that coming.
Didn't see it coming. Bunuh diri guys. Ya. Ya mati
Operator,
meninggal.
message for KGPL.
Halo Zakaria. Halo Mazia.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately. The offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646
Dia saking
Ivor
cintanya
Street,
sama si
Hollywood.
Julia guys, tapi dia
En route,
abaikan.
detective. You have a message.
Dan dia membanggakan
Detective
ya.
Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the
Hidupin
corner
lagi
of
nih, nggak
Hollywood and
bisa.
Bryant.
Nggak bisa
Detective
dihidupin.
Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Oh, okay. Let's
We
go,
have an address for
Willy.
the runner.
Willy,
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Nangis, minggir ah. Mana jalannya tadi? Ini percuma. Dua please.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
Dokter please die.
She was incredible.
Ini bilang dokter please die.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages.
Broken heart hardcore charms. Tuh, ingetin tuh. Halo Kanaya, welcome. Selamat
I
datang.
certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next
Pakai
guy.
mobil ini aja.
As long as they're in their place and doing
Let's
what
go,
they're told.
ke villa apartemen. Okay.
Wrinkle was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Vehicle unlock. Wah, kita dapat kendaraan baru. Halo Luna, welcome. Selamat datang.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
Okay. Mari kita keliling-keliling dulu.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. You don't want him to bolt on us.
Apaan nih?
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Ah, main tembak-tembakan lagi dong. Main tembak-tembakan lagi, guys. Hot LCTL or we? Okay, let's go. Kejar, 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 kejar. Mana? Mana? Oh, hilang orangnya. Ah, orangnya hilang kemana? Wait, bentar. Sini kah? Bukan, deh. Di mana? Mereka di mana, guys? Hah? Oh, itu ada pipa, pipa. Iya. Ada pipa. Kayaknya kita bisa naik deh. Bentar. Bentar. Ulang. Naik. Iya, bentar. Tadi aku lihat ada pipa. Harusnya naik sih.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Mana mereka? Oh, lihat situ naik. Oke. Tinggi banget. Mana dah? Naik sini ya? Oke.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. Place the son of a bitch.
Nice.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he?
Nggak baru naik.
Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Leah had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Oke. Asik, kelar.
Do you
Udah
now?
ya.
That's very generous of
finally.
you,
Kelar, guys.
Lieutenant.
Yeay. Yeay. Wow. Mantap. PHIC cold damage-nya $485. City damage-nya $10. Astaga. Oke, akhirnya kelar. Oke, mantap. Yeay, finally. Finally, guys. Aduh. Kelar. Yeay. Oh, yeay. Oh ya, giveaway. Mau giveaway kan? Iya, ya bentar. You sure you want to exit? Yes. Oke. Waktunya giveaway. Kita bakal stream sampai jam 1 ya. Ya mulai. Ya mulai. Ya mulai. Ya mulai, guys. Astaga. Cahaya Baharsa, welcome to Kershit Family. Makasih udah join membership. Iya, giveaway. Sabar. Bentar. Ini kenapa nih? Ini kenapa ini, guys? Bentar. Pas manager. Ya elah. Ya elah. Ya elah, kenapa nih? Pertanyaannya yang gampang, jangan matematika. Enggak kok, gampang kok. Lah, rusak. Bentar. Gak bisa di-close L.A Noire-nya. L.A Noire-nya gak bisa di-close. Nanti. Wait, what? ALT 4. Nih ya. Gak bisa. Relock. Gak bisa. Nge-stuck, guys. Ininya apa? Gameplaynya nge-stuck. Jadi gak bisa buka yang lain. Screennya nge-stuck di L.A Noire. Nih. Ya elah. Tekan Windows. Udah gak bisa. F11 apa? F11 apaan? Udah gak bisa di out. Ini masalahnya nge-stuck gamenya. Jadi Lili gak bisa buka Streamlab, gak bisa buka yang lain. Nge-stuck di gamenya. Bentar. Nih, kan ini mau kesini aja gak bisa nih. Nih. L.A Noire-nya yang gak bisa di-close. ALT escape. Gak bisa. Gak bisa, guys. Gimana ini? Ya elah. Bentar. Jadi mau pakai task manager tapi nggak bisa kelihatan task manajernya. Oh, enter. Pukul aja monitornya, enak aja. Harus restart kayaknya. Restart ini berarti end stream dong. Restart berarti end stream dong. Kalau restart end stream, masa harus bikin stream baru lagi lah? Control Alt delete. Udahin aja, gak usah quiz-quiz. Mau giveaway gimana dong? Kalau nggak hari Senin aja ya? Kalau nggak hari Senin aja deh, sekalian ya. Sekalian buat ini, kan hari Senin nanti bakal ada stream ini. Stream buat membership. Gimana kalau pas hari Senin aja? Coba Control Alt delete, nggak bisa. Dirwin. Aduh, halo Rocking. Makasih udah join membership selama 4 bulan. Gak bisa guys. Udah paham aku kenapa ini. Nah kan? Senin aja udahin. Aduh. Dinding, bunyinya gitu. Ya udah Senin aja ya. Oh, buat ini membershipnya Fisikun menolak endgame. Aduh, kami sudah berusaha semaksimal mungkin nih, tapi tidak bisa. LTF 4 nggak bisa di LTF 4